It's funny already. This is.
You know, you want to hear another funny piece of tape?
Yeah.
Sal has been coughing insanely in the office. On GP1 in yellow, I recorded him coughing.
What's going on? Oh, is that your new illness?
No, it's not. Not because I think I quit the electric cigarette and all the gunk is coming up from the bottom of my lungs.
No, here's what it is. Because you use the...
I didn't.
You're just sitting in there with it.
Sounds like my wife when she's blowing me.
How often does this happen, Sal?
What, him getting blown?
No, I know that doesn't happen often.
Last 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗍𝗶.
Oh, he just coughed just now?
I can't even laugh anymore without coughing.
Well, dude, get off all that shit today.
I'm trying.
Well,
yeah, and he was going to go to a doctor and say, what's wrong with me, instead of getting off that crap.
Now I'll tell him what's wrong with him. He gonna go to a dentist.
He was smoking regular cigarettes to quit the electronic ones recently, too.
Well, I was so stressed out, I thought I had a brain tumor. And because
you probably do.
Yeah, seeing spots and whatnot. And then I got so stressed out over that I gave up the electric cigarette thinking I got the brain tumor from it. And I picked up a regular cigarette. So now I'm hiding
dude, I heard them on the wrap-up show with you. Why don't you go to a doctor and get this shit straightened out?
I went to a few doctors. I went to a great doctor.
And he told you have no brain tumor.
And right. And now I think I might have another great doctor I met told me I might have a migraine equivalent, which is...
Well, that's stress.
Yeah, which is a build-up to a migraine without the
vomiting and everything
exactly.
else.
Yeah.
Or I might have... I went for a Lyme's disease test, Howard, and the weird thing was that it was inconclusive. It was half positive, half negative.
Really?
Yeah, so my doctor said take it to an infection specialist to see, to look into it further. So I faxed it over to my doctor friend at the hospital immediately.
Right.
He gave it to his infection specialist at the hospital, and he says I'm fine with that as well.
You don't have that either.
So you're fine.
It's all that crap you're taking.
Are you still taking propecia?
The Indian version.
The shit from India. Watch 60 Minutes. Stop it today.
All right. Okay. I might take something else instead.
The drug companies are telling you it's fake shit. It's not even real. And if anything, it's got poisonous materials.
Big bowl. They're sitting there messing up your medication.
It's supposed to be called propecia. They don't know how to spell it even when they're faking it.
I don't think
it's a piece of shit.
A piece of shit.
I don't think he's going to quit, though, because everybody keeps coming in our office and saying how good his hair looks. And he gets all happy.
Speaking of Lisa G,
yeah.
There's we now have cameras all over the place for behind-the-scenes stuff for Howard TV, and it's really paying off because I just saw a clip that Doug Goodstein sent me. So remember the other day I was playing that Pump It song? Fist pump song that some guy made. Well, we started playing it, and back in the office they had cameras going, and Will and Jason started dancing, and then Lisa G started dancing.
Really?
And, she never loosens up like that. And it just was fascinating to see what goes on. Yeah.
You're now listening to...
People like this. It's horrible.
I can hear this music at an underwear party.
Watch these guys. Here, watch these guys. You got to play the music. It's not funny.
I don't think that's...
All right, forget it.
I don't think
guys, only put it up.
Oh, my God. That's a nightmare.
Look at Jason. Guys, put it up when I ask for it. They always just do that to me.
I know.
And then they don't have any sound.
They find it late.
Yeah. Anyway, you'll see it on Howard TV.
I like watching Robin in the commercials because she starts getting into music a lot of times.
Lisa G can actually really dance.
You think?
Watch the video. You'll see it. Howard TV. Very good. All right. Thanks, boys.
Thank you, Howard.
By the way, I couldn't stop saying all weekend, chicken.
Oh, chicken dinner.
Sheen dinner.
Chicken, Sheen dinner.
Chicken winter dinner.
Chicken dinner. Chicken winter Sheen dinner. Well, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I know somebody.
Winning.
You know what's funny, Howard? Somebody tweeted you, that dopey girl.
Yeah.
She goes, that really wasn't Charlie Sheen doing a show. What a dope.
Hello.
Are you there, Bob? What kind of dog is that you said?
These dogs are barking.
What kind of dog is that?
It's half toy poodle and half Griffon.
You said what kind of dog is that? I say it's a Sheen dog. What other kind of dog would it be?
I can send you a picture of them.
Okay, great.
Let me, I got to find a pencil and I'll write down your email address.
Okay.
Just a minute. Hang on. Okay, all I need is the email address.
Okay, good. What is it?
I need your email address so I can send you a picture.
Pay me.
Pictures are free.
Good luck with that.
I'll send you the pictures of the puppies free.
If you buy 10 copies, I get one free. That's how we roll.
Can you give me your email address?
Yeah. Winner.com.
Winner? WINNER?
Winner chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner sheen dinner.
WinnerChickenDinner.com?
Yeah.
That's all I need?
Well, hello, duh. Winning.
Winning at winter.com?
Winner chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner sheen dinner.
Okay, just a minute. Winning at chicken dinner?
Yeah. Duh.
Winning at chickendinner.com?
I'm sorry?
WINNING
Winning.
at chickendinner.com.
I don't think so. Winner sheen dinner.
Is it chicken dinner or sheen dinner?
What?
Is it sheen dinner or winner chicken dinner?
Okay, good. What is it?
I want you to tell me what it is.
Good luck with that.
Beautiful.
Wow,
Beautiful.
what a great call.
All right, Freddie, give me a little break here, and then we'll be back. Also, Bradley Cooper stopping by. I'm hoping to hook you up with him.
You're kidding.
That's right, Bradley Cooper.
I've actually texted him once or twice.
I think he's seeing Renee Zellweger.
I think so. He left me for her.
She's a sexy woman. I got to sit next to her at a beauty parlor
Really?
once.
She's sexy?
I'll tell you that story later. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Howard TV is great, man. Everybody's got to get this. That show in the hallway, #3. I want to find out, is Sal back in good graces with Beth now because of that show?
I don't know for sure. I think that Beth did that. By the way, Beth is on Show in the Hallway on Howard TV this week, and she had a good time doing it. She enjoyed it. But is she in good graces with Sal? Is Sal her man now? I don't know. I don't get the feeling that she enjoyed it. She thought Sal was really funny. She came on. She goes, "Well, Sal's so talented and funny." And Sal wrote the whole thing. It was good. And
right.
good job. But I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to ask her.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd go hang out with Sal at this point.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, they should be given on some level.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. I think she probably warmed up to him, I would have guessed.
If she was planning the wedding now, would she invite him?
But we did invite him.
Oh, you did? That's fine.
Yeah, we did.
He got himself uninvited.
Yeah, I uninvited him. Yeah, Gary.
Sal tells me that I just heard Sal bragging in the office that he and Beth have been exchanging some emails.
Yes, that is true. I know that. Yeah. Yeah,
Here we go again.
Yeah, and I said to Beth, be careful, because eventually that'll go bad.
That's right. Don't get your...
The reason his wife has an emotional friend.
Yeah. It takes two to tango. It's not like Sal's a prince. Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah, listen, do you think that Jackie harbors ill feelings towards you because you didn't invite him to your wedding? On some level?
No.
On some level?
I don't have a relationship with Jackie really anymore. I like Jackie. Don't get me wrong. I told you, Jackie's a lot of fun, and Jackie's a real good guy, and I like Jackie a lot. But and we've even told, we got together for dinner one night, and we keep saying we're going to get together again, and I'd be happy to do that with Jackie anytime. I really enjoy him. But we're not, we don't hang out at all, and he doesn't even know Beth, and it would have been weird to invite him to the wedding. We don't have a relationship anymore.
Yeah.
When he left, it was kind of like, well, hey, I turned to him we were on a private jet. Listen to this. We're on a private jet going to Las Vegas, and they're feeding us anything we want. The guy's making a ton of dough.
Got the life.
And I knew he was up for renegotiation. I said, Jackie, we're having the time of our lives. Why would you walk away from this? Spend 5 more years, make some dough, and then get out. Right. And he looked at me like, hey, I got things going on. What I don't want. And then the next thing you know, okay, he's out. Now he's pining away for the private jets, for the notoriety, for the projects.
He still says that, he still will say, he's never really admitted that it was a mistake.
No, he did to me.
And he still says that, getting up early. Couldn't take getting up early. Got to pay me a lot to do that.
No, when he called me a month later and said I want my job back, and I said
there was a point at which he realized he had made a mistake because he was calling to correct it.
Because he called Tom and said, "I'll take the offer now."
Yeah.
Right, but
we said the offer's off the table because, quite frankly, we had already started talking to some people. People
and
like Artie.
the money.
Yeah, and we'd already hired Sal and Richard, I think, or something like that.
Like 4 people.
Yeah.
Over that salary.
It was done. It was over, and they told him it was over, and the company told me they would not hire him back, even if I wanted him.
Wow.
So that was that.
Hey, can I just say something to you about Sal? Because you were talking about Sal earlier. You know, he really is a good-hearted guy. But it's one thing I've noticed about him. He, like, if you just hang out with him long enough, like, he's one of those guys that if you're in a room and there's silence, he'll feel compelled to say something, and it's always inappropriate. Like, in that clip I played you this morning, he just, like even when we're, like, sitting around.
What was the clip?
About Bobby Flay? About meeting Bobby Flay?
Yeah, I didn't even understand that. This is from the wrap-up show. Sal was on the wrap-up show. You just give him enough rope on the... if you give him enough room, he'll hang himself every time. That's what I want to say. Here he is from the wrap-up show. And he says that he knew Bobby Flay.
He met Bobby Flay up here. What happened was Bobby Flay was walking around the lobby. Next thing I see, Bobby Flay and his wife are in Sal's studio. Sal's a huge fan, like really a big fan. So I guess he grabbed him and was showing him around. Oh. Yeah. And then inevitably he says Bobby Flay's got a super hot wife who's on Law and Order SVU. Yeah. So she's there, and inevitably
he says the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Now listen to this.
All he watches the Food Network now.
Yeah, you were gay the day Bobby Flay came in.
You think so?
Oh my God, yes. Well, you went out and found him, brought him back, and showed him around. I'm not even sure he was looking to see our space.
Yeah, it was a little uncomfortable. I said a few things that I might have.
Like what?
Well, I ate at his restaurant, and he was there with his wife, who's beautiful, by the way.
Beautiful.
And I said, look, I had one of your burgers at the Smith Haven Mall, Bobby's Burgers. And I said, how can I put this? And I go, oh, well, there's a woman here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about in my mouth. And I realized that I was trying to be polite, but when I walked away, I said, you know, even putting it that way, it was probably
I don't understand what he meant. What is
pussy in my mouth? You know, it's like eating pussy. You know, I go, I put that burger in my mouth, and it was like, and I look at her, I go, there's a lady here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about being in my mouth.
And how did he react?
Shocked a little bit, and just like kept moving on.
He thinks about pussy.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? And like pussy doesn't taste that great that it would be like, oh my God, this hamburger, this hamburger's so good. This hamburger's so good, it tastes like pussy.
Quite frankly, if a pussy tastes like a hamburger, if a pussy tastes like a hamburger, I'd love it.
Oh, if it did, you'd be eating more.
JD says pussy doesn't taste that good.
JD says
pussy doesn't taste. I mean, like, if your hamburger tastes like pussy, you're probably going to be out of business.
It should be two parts of your brain, Sal. Like that really is. That's one of the most inappropriate things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but
it's the dumbest comment, man. You just met these people, and here's a guy you like.
Right. Well, the old me would have said it's better than pussy in my mouth. The new me said it's better than something you would
There has to be a newer you down the line.
Sal.
You're still not new enough.
Do you realize
I censored myself? I'm actually utilizing my filter.
Sal,
really?
Yeah.
Your filter's clogged.
I mean, it's unbelievable. You're not to be trusted. No wonder your wife has an emotional friend.
That's very mean to say.
No, that is so whacked out.
He thought he was doing a good thing. Right.
Howard. But the guy probably looked at you like I would.
Because you sort of, in a way, represent Howard at that point. And Bobby Flay's probably like, does Howard think that guy's appropriate with that? Like, that how Howard?
You know, can I suggest a new you to you that becomes a mute, like doesn't talk around people?
That whatever you think,
I'm muting right now.
Say.
Watch,
dude. No, being serious,
Howard. I swear to you, I really thought. You know what I mean? The old me would have been like, oh, I put your burger in my mouth. It was like having a twat in there. It was fantastic. But I saw the lady, and I was a gentleman. I go, I saw his wife, who was beautiful, and I saw her, and I go, Bobby, when I bit your burger, it was like, and I paused, and I said, it was like, well, I can't say, but it was like that woman's thing in your mouth. I was censoring myself.
Sal, that is so gross.
Whether you say pussy or a woman's thing in your mouth, both comments are equally retarded. First of all, from a common sense point of view, you know pussy. If a hamburger tasted like pussy, the guy'd be out of business.
Right.
Pussy doesn't taste that good, does it to you?
Well, it depends what time of night it is.
JD tells me that is Sal's go-to analogy. Whenever he's talking about how great something is, it's better than pussy.
Yeah, but Sal.
You know what it is? I haven't eaten pussy in so long, I forgot that sometimes it probably doesn't taste good anymore.
No,
I really haven't.
It tastes good. I mean, it tastes fine, but
it's a man, you know what I mean? A man loves pussy, so...
The man loves to stick his dick in pussy.
Okay, but what better way of complimenting a chef?
But even if you were going to use a crude reference, you'd say, your hamburger tastes so good, and the way pussy feels on my cock. Like, in other words, not the way pussy is in your mouth. That's the first thing. Or you'd say, this hamburger's better than sex.
Good pussy should not taste like my wife's.
I mean, literally, there's something mentally wrong with you.
I guess
that is such an outrageous thing to say to this guy.
And when a woman is there,
the guy got out of the business after that.
I am one of the biggest Bobby Flay fans in the world. When I had the opportunity to meet him, I said, how can I express my love of his burger in a way that only a man can relate to it?
You did it.
Why don't you say, it was just so delicious. It's unbelievable. I mean,
can't you say, Bobby, I'm a huge fan of yours.
He wanted him to remember it.
I love your burgers, and your burgers are the best thing I've ever had, better than sex. Right. Why couldn't you just say something intelligent?
Well, because the same way you...
I go, Robin,
I love when you're disgusted with us.
I just asked. It's a great job. He knows it. He knows I'm very happy with him, and I'm glad he works here. I'm just, I worry about Sal, though, Eric, because Sal's going through, and you don't know this, I mean, he's going through a really tough time with his wife, and he really doesn't understand why everything is happening the way it is. And I try to point it out to him. I go, it's these kinds of things that your wife goes nuts from. And it's precisely the stuff that makes him great on this show, but there's sort of, he doesn't understand that when you go up to Bobby Flay and his wife, you don't say your hamburgers are as good as pussy. He just doesn't get it.
No, but you keep trying to explain where he's wrong. He's like a little kid. I mean, I have kids. You got to just task him. You got to say, look, Sal, for the next 2 days, you're not allowed to speak. And just
that's not me. I'm not his dad.
Here's my partner in crime, Richard. Help me out here.
Hey, Sal, by the way, I think you're brilliant.
Thank you very much.
I do, too.
Showing the hall is off the hook. I love it.
Showing the hallway is terrific. Yes, Richard.
Can I just tell you about something that happened this weekend that I was real worried Sal was going to say the wrong thing?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
We did a
What the fuck? I come in
I
here.
love you, buddy, but I worry sometimes, too.
Can we clear this?
Isn't this great?
You're worrying Richard.
Richard is worried about Wisconsin saying Richard's so inappropriate. And what's great is Sal couldn't wait for Richard to come and help him out.
Wait, and he's ready to throw me under the bus.
What do you got?
While I was shitting and throwing up on the plane, I was worried Sal was going to say the wrong thing.
I'm wearing a diaper to a concert, but I'm worried about what Sal will say.
Yeah, so what is it you were worried about?
So we did a comedy show in Orlando this weekend. It went awesome. Everything was great, but it was at a hotel. And they had one room that was a backstage room, like kind of a big green room area. And for some reason, our green room, there was also a black fashion show going on while we were waiting backstage to get on stage.
Right.
And Sal's in a room by himself rehearsing his act with like 15 black people practicing some fashion show there.
I was writing Obama jokes because he just won.
Okay.
That's all. So I was doing
So you did them out loud in front of black people?
I didn't do them out loud. Now I know what Richard means. Everybody, the management, everybody was concerned to like get Sal away from that room because if they hear these jokes he's practicing.
Yeah, but Sal.
But why would you practice these jokes out loud in front of black people?
I wouldn't. I was in another room, but the guys that we were working with heard a few jokes. And then when the black people came in, management said, hey, let's get Sal, just to play it safe, let's get him away. So Richard was worried that they were going to hear it.
So let me explain something. You talk about hack stuff. Are you writing Obama jokes or a black guy being president jokes?
No,
What are the jokes?
I'm talking about Obama and terrorism. First of all, let me tell you something.
Let me hear the jokes.
I want to hear.
I don't have anything in particular.
Are you taking the old black jokes and substituting them?
No.
It's not. Come on. Is it about Obama specifically?
Like, is it like, Obama walked into a bar the other day?
No.
What accent do you use when you're being Obama?
No, Tell
me what you say on stage.
I really didn't say anything.
What did he say, Richard?
I said Obama. I voted for Obama, and everybody. And I tell you, I didn't know how they were going to react because then you could gauge your audience. If they boo it, you could go heavy. Right. If they applaud, you got to go light. So So I voted for Obama, and the place went absolutely crazy.
Okay.
No booing, no applauding. Okay. So I said, I voted for Obama. That's it. And they all applauded. And I just said, well, I voted for the white half. I pushed the lever halfway down. That was it. And that was pretty much it. And then I said something about signing the bill, something like he didn't need to sign the bill. You could just tell it's him by the cheese doodle fingerprints. So it was just.
Sal.
I know, but that was just. I know. Yeah, but that was
it.
Stereotypical
hacky black joke.
Right, but I did a joke about voting for him.
Well, what Artie's trying to teach you is elevate yourself as a stand-up comedian. So you sit there and you go, I got to tell you, when Obama first started running, I don't get political.
I started running too.
Yeah, well, maybe. I started running for the Hills too.
Right.
I was so against Obama, and I voted for him. And I got to admit, I felt good the other day when I saw him. When you go to the cheese doodle thing,
that's bad, right?
Like,
but you know what? You're in a shitty.
What is it when you get heavy? If they don't have the good reaction,
light.
What's heavy?
He just
he's a digger. No, well, it's not necessarily true.
Not necessarily true.
There's a different way to address every crowd. If you're doing a crowd for older people,
I'm asking you. So you got a heavy crowd that you can go heavy with. What is heavy?
You have to figure out what heavy.
So what do you say?
What is heavy?
Then you can throw in jigaboo and speech. I'm just joking.
I
with
think
you.
Sal's saying if there's no black people in the audience, he goes heavy.
There are black. I did a show last week with a black guy right in the front row.
So worried. He was asking the opening acts, like, is that black guy cool up there? Like, is he laughing at stuff?
Sal must, when you say the heavy, Sal must come out there and go,
Right.
No, well.
They found a stain in Barack Obama's underwear. It was a watermelon stain.
Yeah.
First of all, guys.
And those wine dance jokes.
I called the White House the other day and asked to speak to 𝗏_𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, right. That was funny. But wait a minute. You know my right. You heard my rows. I write. Some are, look. You have some stock stuff.
Tell us what it is. Tell us.
I just told you. I said I wrote my Obama jokes.
You hear what Biden's job is at the White House? To count the silverware when Obama eats.
Yeah, like all stuff like that. Like as soon as
I'm still in the process. I'm not a 20-year vet.
But listen, but Sal, you should have enough stand-up material where if there's a black guy in the front, you should have enough to where you don't have to worry about
I killed with the black guy in the front.
All right.
I did 10 minutes off the top of my head with the black guy in the front.
But Saturday night there was...
I don't remember what I called him. I don't know. I was making King Kong references and shit, like fucking white chicks in New York.
That's great for a black guy's going to go to a comedy club in 2009, and he's called King Kong.
Yeah.
But it's not... Artie.
So stupid, Sal.
All right, well, I don't want to argue with you. You're the expert. I'm new
not
at
the expert.
No, you are. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. You're the guy who's done it. I'm still in the learning process. So today, King Kong, tomorrow, something a little more clever.
You have to call a guy in a club King Kong.
I didn't. I was, he was big and black. What am I supposed to call him?
You don't have to reference the guy at all.
Well, I had to get the pressure off the audience.
No, you don't. Why?
What pressure is on
Because
the
they see a big black guy in the front, and they know I have. No, you guys have made me out to be a racist. So when I get on stage, here's a racist guy plus a big black guy in the front row. What's going to happen? I have to diffuse that combustion. So I have to break the ice.
Diffusing it by saying jokes that aren't racist.
Sal, again, you don't even know that that's going on in the audience's mind. They're just there to have a good time. They don't know that there's combustion.
I think there is. You know
what combustion is?
Yeah, when two things meet and create an explosion.
All right.
And that's what I was trying to do.
Why not just have security chain the guy up like King Kong and wheel him out on the stage?
That would be great. I might do that in my act next time. I'll call security over, have him move.
He's not coming clean with the jokes either.
I was working on Obama jokes. I just told you, there's a black guy in the front.
Richard's heard the jokes. What were they?
He does a King Kong bit that's really funny.
I do it. The guy was in the front row. He had a white girl, and I said, King Kong, you're good for you. You're banging. I don't know what I said. You're banging the white bitches, And I called him King Kong. And then I made a thing about King Kong's girlfriend. She probably smokes Newports, and she has a restraining, she would have a restraining order.
That's
against
the
them.
hacky shit of all
time. No, it's just something.
It is, Sal. You don't even know what a hacky is. It's like that.
No, I don't know anymore.
I mean,
all right.
it's horrible.
I stink. I'm horrible. Please don't see me live. I'm never good. Nobody ever laughs.
You don't even
Sal,
know.
I'm not saying there aren't morons who don't laugh at that. But it's
okay. Well, then my audience is, I don't think they're morons. They're there to have a good time.
But do you
I am not
King
Albert
Kong's girlfriend's name?
Hold it. Sal just admitted he's not Albert Einstein.
I'm not Albert Einstein.
Sal, in other words, let me tell you something.
I'm learning. I'm in a learning process.
A comedian, when you go to pay to see a guy at a comedy show, he should be funnier than the funniest guy in your office at a water cooler. Like, smoking Newports with the cheese doodles, that's what the funny accountant says.
Right.
That's the shit a dentist would laugh at.
Right, okay.
Like, you should be, they're going to see a professional comedian who should enlighten them a little more.
Well, I'll work on it. Thank you.
But do you know King Kong's girlfriend's name?
Because that would at least be...
Faye Ray.
Right.
All right. Because that would have
That's good. I got to add in
a little bit better.
Again, it was just I was riffing with a few things, and that's it. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not Richard Pryor. I'm not Chris Rock. No.
I thought you were. You told me you were.
He does kill us.
Sal is opening for Artie this weekend at the Borgata.
I know. No. Sal does all right, I guess. I don't know. I don't even listen anymore. I'm in the back in a coma.
All right. Well, that's all. I'll try my best at the Borgata.
I got to defend my honey because he did great this weekend.
Listen, I'm not saying people don't laugh, but that's the worst thing for someone who's hacky.
Listen to me. When you,
all right, Gary, what do you have in your mind?
You know what? There's two books that Sal keeps in his office, and we just think it's funny, considering the conversation. It's the Friars Club Encyclopedia of Jokes.
Right.
And then my other favorite one is, it's called Black Like You. It's about white people who dress in blackface for comedy over the years.
Both gifts. Both gifts.
Hey, did you guys see this on the internet? So Arnold Diaz, that reporter who does...
Yeah, sure. Shame on you.
Shame on you segment. There's a guy who has a bakery down in the village. Very popular bakery, very successful. Celebrities eat there, famous politicians. Everybody goes to this bakery.
Are you not saying the name for a reason? Because I think I know.
No, I'm not. I just don't know the name of it.
Oh, okay.
He says it in the report.
All right.
So anyway, the guy who owns it has been making... what does he call them again? Drunken Negro cookies.
What do they look like?
Since Obama got in office as a celebration, he claims. He's like a Sal type.
Right.
He calls them Drunken Negro Head cookies. And they're these...
Head cookies?
Negro Head cookies. And they're big black cookies with big lips and the old Sambo-looking thing. And then they interview some people on the street, and it turns out they claim, the people on the street say when they go in there, he calls them Drunken Nigger Head cookies. And he's like, no, I don't say that. And these are very acceptable. And it's like, so Sal.
That's not me.
No, I mean, but
Oh, no.
listen to this. This is a long report, but it's fun. And now picture the visual. Every time they show drunken Negro head cookies, it's these big black cookies.
With big lips.
With big lips. And big giant red eyes.
Oh, God.
And big broad flat nose.
So where's the joke?
What?
While much of America celebrated Barack Obama's inauguration, one Greenwich Village baker marked the occasion with this controversial cookie. Drunken Negro face cookies. That's what 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗄𝗿, the owner of the well-known Lafayette French pastry shop, calls his inaugural creation.
I make cookies that look like drunken Negro faces.
He said to me, would you like some drunken Negro heads to go with your coffee?
This woman was appalled by what 𝗵𝗿𝗄𝗿 said when she went into the bakery on Greenwich Street.
I didn't know what to say, and then he continued to say they're in honor of our new president. And as he walked away, he then continued on to say he's following the same path as Abraham Lincoln. He will get his.
She told her friend, who then went in and says the baker used even more objectionable language.
He's calling them drunken N-word cookies, which I don't even want to say.
You're sure he used the N-word when he described those cookies?
That's what he said to me. He said these cookies are in honor of our new president, who will get what's coming to him, just like Lincoln.
In Style magazine mentioned Lafayette Bakery as a celebrity favorite. Its cakes have reportedly been used on Sex and the City and in a Spike Lee film. As for his inaugural cookies, the baker says,
I call them drunken Negro heads. What's the problem with that?
And on Tuesday, he says he temporarily changed the name.
It was the inauguration, so I thought it would be cool to say it Obama heads.
Obama heads.
I just changed it for the day.
He denies using the N-word or wishing for President Obama the same fate as Lincoln. He says the two women were twisting his words.
Lincoln, I think, was from Illinois, right?
Right.
Okay, so there you go. He was following the footsteps of Lincoln.
As for the cookies themselves, with the exaggerated features and the objectionable name.
Don't you think it's like promoting racism?
No.
Like to say drunken Negro? I mean, isn't that an unflattering portrait?
Drunken Negro face cookie.
It just seems like you're singling out black people, making a cookie that has a very unflattering face on it with an unflattering name.
It's not unflattering.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Look at it.
I think it's a fun face.
He says the cookies are a caricature and a work of art. He says...
By the way, Howard TV has a picture of the drunken Negro face cookie. Just so here it is.
Oh, my cow.
Wow.
Jesus.
Looks like Robin.
See, there you go.
I'm only saying that was just a joke.
That wasn't a joke.
He's only saying it because you're a black person in the room.
Right, you're the only black here, Robin. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely. I know I'm the only black here, Sal.
See how I rip Howard? That's what I do at the comedy shows.
Oh,
you know,
that's
it.
You just
Hey,
took
it's
the tension
Robin,
out of
everybody.
This audience, didn't you?
There was a lot of tension, and you kind of removed it.
Riff.
By the way, you know what's
Exactly.
amazing? There's more to this story, so I'll play the rest of it. But what's amazing is you listen to this. Here's a guy. He's got a successful business. Evidently, it's packed, this place. And he,
And nobody knew his particular political persuasion on anything.
Nor should they.
They just loved his baking.
All he's got to do
is bake and shut up.
They put cakes out, rolls, bread, whatever. He's gonna introduce this thing that could potentially be controversial. What's great about him, though, is that when Arnold Diaz shows up, he's willing to talk to him.
He doesn't deny it.
No, he
doesn't back down.
He's like Sal. He'll be like, no. You know what I mean? It's
Look, here's what I said.
I'm disgusted if I'm part of this analogy.
Tastes like, a woman's
vagina
puss in your mouth.
No one got upset about the dead geese bread he baked after the recent plane crash.
You don't think black people would like this portrayal of them on the cookie, do you?
Yeah, they did. They actually, I asked people who come here on a regular basis. I got both sides of the fence.
We bought one of the cookies for $3.50, took it outside the bakery on Greenwich Avenue, and sampled opinion.
Really?
Oh, I think it's horrible. Horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe that.
People always do things that are offensive to each other, but you just got to look at it and laugh and move on.
He didn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't think it's unflattering.
I think there's something wrong with that. I mean, to me, that's just pure racism. I think so.
I've heard this guy spewing just discriminatory comments a lot, actually.
The bakery owner says he's not prejudiced.
My brother-in-law, he's Cuban, so I like everybody. As long as they buy.
It's kind of surprising right here in the Village. College, which is so liberal, to have a drunken Negro face cookie. I mean, it's just...
No, it's not. It's an expression of freedom. For me, it's just a fun thing. That's all it was. And anybody who says anything else is basically should be ashamed of themselves.
No, we think the shame belongs to him. So into our Fox 5 Hall of Shame, we induct 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, the owner of Lafayette French Pastry, for his tasteless cookies.
I'm looking forward to the 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱.
𝗵𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 says it's his right to name the cookies whatever he wants to. Then there's no law being broken. But his critics believe he's crossed the line between freedom of expression and blatant racism.
Yeah. Well, you know, again, that's just a guy, you could tell he's got race on his mind all the time. You know, so.
Much like ourselves.
No, that's not true.
Absolutely.
It's not.
True.
It's not. Why would race be on my mind? It's just a part of life. We live in an environment where we have all different races and certain things happen.
And you never see a person, you see black.
Well, I'm not looking at somebody who's orange in front of me right now. You're black, and I'm white.
Black.
But what do you see right now when you see me?
I see a guy.
All right, and I see a woman. I see a jerk off.
You see a black.
All right, whatever. Tracy's getting clobbered. She went on Facebook and she said hello to me on a wall, and all of a sudden it was douche, Grillo. She
made it classic.
I think it's great. I think
it's great.
It's great.
All right, Sal, thank you. Good job with Show in the Hallway, which is on Howard TV right now. There he is, Sal, the former stockbroker.
Yeah, no more stockbroker.
I'm the racist. Unfortunately, I am white. White women, you shouldn't drink and do drugs because you might end up with black men. White women don't have sex with black men. The important thing here that we can learn from this is A, black people drink and do drugs, and B, white women don't have sex with black men.
Right.
I sincerely mean this. I sincerely stand behind the fact that I'm not joking, and I'm the racist. Thank you very much for understanding, and I greatly appreciate your time.
That's funny, but
by the way,
the real one is better.
Speaking of hacky stuff, did you see this? Britney Spears put out a new song, If You Seek Amy. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's a new song, If You Seek Amy. It'll probably be a huge hit. She knows how to make hits.
Yeah, somebody knows how to make hits.
If you say If You Seek Amy very quickly, it sounds F-U-C-K-me.
F-U-C-K-me.
F-U-C-K-me. If you seek Amy, if you say it real quick, if you seek Amy. F-U-C-K-me.
Right.
See?
Calling Nick God.
Right. But anyway, so a lot of radio stations are taking it off the radio. They're looking for a clean version.
It's a riff on Bend Over.
Yeah, they don't like F-U-C-K-me.
That's an attempt at saying F-U-C-K-me.
Right. Yes, JD?
On GP2 and White is a clip of the baker. He's apologized for the cookies.
Oh, really? That's great.
It's somebody got a hold of him.
Yeah, somebody who probably owns that bakery with him said, you know what, asshole, you got a good business here. What are you doing?
He's got his Howard in his life.
Yeah. Bake the cookies at home. Make all the Negro head cookies you want at home, and don't tell anyone. You've got a good thing.
You'll see what happens at the beginning of the story.
Artie's at a war with Sal and Richard and High Pitch Mike.
Tell you, it's an official war. I think it's an official.
What has happened in the halls?
I've never. Well, they stay in their room, and I walk around, and they're not to be found. I've never been in a feud this serious before. I really haven't.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you want to make things better or fix everything up, or are you willing to have things be awkward?
I don't like it to be awkward, and part of me is starting to think, like, it's all fun and new now, but it might start affecting the show. Oh, well.
Oh, no.
Finally.
Here's a man who refused to come in up until now. It's Sal Governal.
Good morning, everybody.
Did you have a statement to make, or are you going to hide behind JD's skirt?
Oh, and Richard, too.
And Richard, too. Uh-oh, there's a statement coming out of Richard and Sal. This is a new development. Howard 100 News is rushing to the scene.
We're just doing this to avoid that awful wrap-up show. So. Anyway.
And we have Robin to thank for us. She gave us a nice talk earlier.
Yeah.
There was a meeting between you and Robin?
Yes.
And at what point in the show did this occur?
At a commercial
break.
About
2 hours ago.
Yeah. Interesting.
I think this is a bad way to handle this. You know what? What's really interesting to me, remember when you guys first started working and we were in the halls of K-Rock?
Yeah.
And I said it was great to have you here because of the spirit you brought to the place, and now I knew that everybody who worked on the show really loved working on the show, and that we were one big happy family.
Yes.
Well, what's happening?
We still love.
You broke our spirit.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So if we get some spirited people, we break them?
I don't know. If we're a family, how come, we're the outcasts, we're the creeps, we're the idiots.
No. I think you guys...
Which is fine.
You guys are isolating yourselves. I was thinking for
Robin,
the last
when you
couple
make
weeks.
fun of us, there's a difference. You do it in the content of the show. The only thing that we came up with Artie is that when we don't rip Artie's ability as a comedian. We don't rip Artie's funniness. We don't rip you as a newscaster, or we don't rip you on your the intelligent things that you say. We'll make fun of, like, let's say, your weight or meats and vegetables. We'll make fun of Artie's drug addiction if that's the topic. But every time we play a phony phone call, or every time we come in, it's don't ever have these guys on again. I'm sick of them. They're gay. They're not funny. Whenever we talk about stand-up comedy, we're hacks. It's like, it's the work that we provide that we have this spirit for. He crushes our spirit for our contribution.
But we're not saying.
Why didn't you give that statement to your spokesperson?
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you need to write. This is the statement that JD should have come in and said.
I don't complain about raccoon eyes. I don't complain about the emotional friend, which is funny.
Right.
I don't complain about Artie's comedy.
This is a valid argument.
But when me and Richard are breaking our ass every day, it's about our work. That's what we admire Artie. And we admire your.
Congratulations, Robin knows and nobody in the audience does.
But that's my point. I was like, at the very least, they could have written this statement for JD.
Robin, now you can be our.
No. I think the JD bit is working. You really need to give him some notes and write them down so that he can come in and make your statements. These are great. Notes. And this is what you're depriving us of on the air.
And she agreed she would be our moderator for this, if you don't mind, Howard.
Why would I agree to that?
Well, no, just to make sure they get their statements out, because I thought they had some interesting things to say.
All right, go ahead.
Here's my statement.
Thanks for waiting till 10:45 to do this.
She came in and talked to us right before you did the Cousin Brucey interview. You were so busy, we didn't want to interrupt.
The thing is, here it is with Artie in a nutshell. Artie knows how I feel about him, and I know how Artie feels about me, and we do have a good relationship. What bothered me is me and Richard are very passionate, as you know, and insecure about our work on the show. We go nuts over it. We drive Gary crazy. We drive you, Howard, crazy. And we don't mind any of the jokes, any of the ball breaking, any of the raccoon references, any of the emotional friend, which is, I've said a million times is funny, and the roasts are great. What hurts us is that when Artie takes a jab at our work that we're passionate about the show, if he says that our Jack and Rods are redundant, if he calls us fifth graders, if he says any kid could do our prank calls, if he says we take an easy route by using cunt in calls, and he comes back and he says that Richard Christie is a hack comedian, we're just up-and-coming guys. And we respect and admire Artie, and we want to be a part of the family, and we would love his help. So I don't care about anything that you do, and I've laughed over everything you've done, and I applaud the ball breaking, but we are passionate about what we do for the Howard Stern Show, and that's where we feel we're being ribbed, and we're being kind of, jabbed at.
And we're not mad. We're not mad at Artie. We're just get hurt when things get said.
I listened to this, and this is a quote from you yesterday, Sal. I'll read it back to you.
I know, but see, what you're doing is Stern...
Wait a second now. You said you're not mad, but let's find out.
Yesterday,
You said the following, and I'm just reading from a transcript. I'm not putting anything in your mouth. You said this to Artie's face.
It's going to be brutal. I know.
You were on Howard Stern. Nobody knew you.
Well, they were stupid.
You sucked on Mad TV. You sucked on the Norm Show. Beer League sucks shit.
The second.
It was a flop. It was in 18 theaters and made $250,000 in America. I could shit that out of my ass. For you to tell me about comedy and what people tell me off the air, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Okay. Now, that is a quote. So don't tell me you weren't mad. That's not true.
Howard, I never said I wasn't mad.
I said it.
So compared to the movies you were in,
Robin,
a lot more
this.
than I.
Well, let us say this.
Let me finish.
What I talked about with them before was that all of the things they did yesterday only caused a big break. It didn't really express how they truly felt.
You're not involved in any of that, are you?
I hope we had a pretty fun time that night, but my point is,
what was it like?
You've assembled a great team, and together as a unit, you know, all the different characters you have. I love listening to you. You know,
Thank you.
It's 100 and 124. Those are my two favorite Sirius stations.
I have a question about football, though.
Oh, wait 1 second. I got to find one thing.
What?
What was it like when Baba Booey came to your house? I mean, to have...
What about Artie? Artie was there, too.
Well, forget Artie. Artie did stand
Artie's
up.
like letting a robber into your house. He's like a
I don't even let Artie
criminal.
into my house.
No, we tried. My third son, Josh, he does
him?
community. No, he runs the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston. He never asks for anything.
Right.
And he's also a big fan. And so we try to do something for his 40th birthday that he would never ask for or do. And he was upset with us when he saw what happened, but then he was very happy. And a lot of it was the way Gary and Artie conducted themselves, and they just fit in with the people we had.
Thank
and it was
God.
one of the special evenings. It was a great time.
Thank God it worked out. Who knows with those two?
Yeah,
What
it
could
could have
happen?
gone terribly wrong.
Artie and I represented the show perfectly.
Yeah, you did.
They
And
did.
Mr. Kraft sent a private jet for you. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a very heady experience for these guys.
Yes.
You know, they're two street guys. You know.
Olivia, our stewardess, still talks about what gentlemen they were.
What about your kids now? Do they all work for you?
Yes.
They do.
In one
Boy,
form or another, yeah.
If you were my father, I would kiss your ass every single day. You wouldn't even know what hit you.
Can I tell you, they don't need me. I'm lucky that they're part of our system. We're privileged. You know, family is the most important thing in life. And
Yeah, how do I get to your family?
Yeah, well, your family's the most important thing in my life. I mean, what a
Well,
family.
it's complicated because you have to manage a lot of different situations and let everyone have their space and do what's right for them. And conflicts come with that. And
But you know what's funny? I turned to my father when I was a young man. My father had a little recording studio. And I said to him, Dad, I'm thinking maybe I'll work with you. And he said, no. You don't want to do that. Trust me. You're not working with me.
You never said that to me.
You were so nice. You let all the kids work with you.
think I pinch myself. If I can get up every morning and see each of my kids while I'm still on this planet, I mean, well, what is
that?
it? When you think about it, what do we all leave to this world?
Me, nothing.
Well, in
none
the
of
end,
us do, yeah.
it's you know, I had a great dad. He wasn't a man of great financial means.
Right.
But he said to me, when you go to bed at night, make sure the people that have touched you that day are richer for having known you. So
beautiful. Boy,
I really try my best to do that. And when you think about 100 years from now, whether you've made $10 billion or $100 billion, all that matters is the values that you put in your kids and grandkids. And do they help make the planet a better place? Whether it's running a football team, Boys and Girls Club, entertainment on this studio. See, I have a theory that right now what's going on in the economy, the Howard Stern show, NFL games, become more important. People want to brand more with you. They're looking for an escape, and they're looking to people they can trust and feel comfortable with.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask a question, because it seems to me with all these new stadiums, you know, and things that people are doing, they're pricing the average fan out of sports. You know, to have the opportunity to take your child to an NFL game or a Major League Baseball game, it's getting so expensive now that regular people can't come. Corporations buy up all the best tickets, you know, their perks for, you know, clients or whatever, and real fans are sitting at home.
Well, you raise a very good point, Ron.
That's what Mr. Kraft wants to say. I got you. She does raise a good point?
I think so. I think and it's like you folks, you have to know who your customer is, and I think Robin is on to something. I know that we have worked very hard. We built our stadium completely private. We try to have it affordable for the people who carried us in the years when things were lean, and I think we've been able to accomplish that, and we have 60,000 people who put up $125 a ticket to get on a waiting list. So they want to be there. So we cherish our customers, and they've been great to our family.
One final question. Where's a smart guy like you putting his money? I mean, you got tons of dough. You can't go in the market now, right? Because it's too volatile. What do you do?
We heard the best place is the mattress.
Yeah, where are you socking all the dough? What's your financial plan personally? What are you doing?
Well, I've always had a diversified pool of assets, but today your question is very good, and we'll know that the government is succeeding when people like ourselves. I'm basically in treasuries now.
I see.
And I'm taking zero return, really, because cash and capital are so dear now. The whole, economic system is recalibrating, values are coming down. But, you know, it's kind of sad because I don't like being in this position. We're going to make some investments that will continue to help create jobs because I think the opportunities are there in the environment. And we have the government, we got to keep people in their homes because what's happening is tragic.
Right.
Innocent people, and I don't know what you think happens when you foreclose people and they move out of their home. That hurts the whole neighborhood. It's not like people are rushing to buy homes.
You're right.
We got to keep people in their homes. We got to get the credit markets unfrozen and let people start hiring people. And that's going to only come when we have confidence in Washington.
Well, you're something else, man.
Well, wait a minute. We also haven't asked him about what he thinks about Sirius.
Oh,
and
Sirius?
what's going on with SiriusXM and this bankruptcy or a hostile takeover. You know all that stuff.
You do?
Well, I must tell you this, and I'm a great fan of Mel. And if you look at what's gone on with this company in terms of since the merger, you're operating on a cash flow positive. I actually, and I don't know whether it was wise or not, but at such a low price a few months ago, I bought some stock.
Oh,
okay.
Well, because it's like it's well, I mean one way or the other. I believe in Mel, and I believe that this company will be a very strong company.
I do too.
You serve a niche in the marketplace that is very important. I know. That's all I listen to is satellite. When I listen to radio, it's only.
I still believe satellite will be the dominant force. That we're seeing it in its early growth stage. There's already a huge subscription base. It's just that there's a lot of debt involved in this. To put up satellites, there's a lot of costs involved in putting on programming, and I believe one day we will see a great picture for satellite. I don't think satellite's down and out yet.
No, it's what I was saying before about the credit markets being frozen. In a normal business period, a company like Sirius go out and get, with the performance that they have now, they could go get credit. What's happening, we have a lot of people calling our family to help get credit lines. Good company. In this environment, we have good companies that can't get credit. Profitable companies. Right. And it's criminal. And this is what's happening to the average person is being impacted by this. And shame on us as a country. This is still the greatest country in the world. Any of us are born here, are blessed. You think of where all our ancestors came from. Look, it's the only country in the world where a single mother could give birth to but give birth to a black young man and he could become president of the United States.
I thought you were talking about Octomom.
Yeah, Octomom.
Well, right. That's some other story.
Yeah, that's something I don't know.
You don't know about that.
Well, I just see the headlines and
it's too much.
I don't go there.
It's too much. Listen, you're a great guy.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for making our mornings so entertaining.
Been so incredibly supportive of me, you and your family, and we love you. We love the New England Patriots.
Absolutely.
You guys are great guys, and believe me, I love knowing you. And I thank you for stopping by. I'm honored.
The feeling is mutual.
What can I tell you?
And be well.
And believe
Thank
me,
you.
I feel such a connection to you. I'm going to invite you to my Facebook page where I hang out.
He can be a friend.
I'm going to friend you on Facebook, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm in.
Mr. Kraft, how was it going in there today? You're such a big fan and all.
Well, it's terrific, you know, for those of us who are part of the Stern family, being in the, what do we call that, the living room or the bedroom? We felt right at home. It was comfortable and nice, and it's a great group of people, and it's a product you all can be very proud of.
This is the Best of the Wrap-Up Show, a recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The Best of the Wrap-Up Show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Baba Booey.
On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about Artie and Ralph's trip out to the West Coast to Sam Simon's poker tournament that he was taping for a TV show. But most of the conversation was about how irritated the audience and some of us were that Ralph flew first class, stayed in this amazing suite, and generally got paid way too much to do. We're not even sure what. Here's how it went.
Nick in Connecticut. Nick, welcome to the wrap-up show.
I wanted to see what you guys' opinion was about how Artie said multiple times that he hadn't touched a drink all weekend or the whole time he was in Vegas or any drugs or any of that.
So what's your question?
Oh, I just wanted to know if you believed him.
I don't really think about it.
No?
I mean, I'm at the point where it's like it's Artie's life, so I don't know. You know, it's not my job to believe him or not believe him.
I believe him. He was gambling. You know, he was having a good time. He's having a good time gambling. He met his girl in Vegas. You know, a lot of times when Artie has done that stuff, he's been alone in his room and depressed. Sounds like he was having a fun Vegas weekend. But then again, I always believe him. So what do I know? Benji, what do you think?
I same thing. I believe him. If we came out later, he did something, I wouldn't be shocked. But I believed him right now.
I think the crazier issue is, how did Ralph get out there?
Well, Sam Simon flew him out first class.
And was part of the show. And
yeah, this is what I heard. I heard that somebody who was supposed to be on the show bailed on it at the last second. So Ralph and Artie were brought in as a team or something. I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah, Ralph's he's a celebrity, a poker celebrity. Good for him. You know what? If somebody's willing to give it to him, should he turn it down?
Nah, you can't argue with that. Bill in Rome, you're on the wrap-up show.
Oh man, I'm on fire. That makes me so fucking mad.
What's that?
He's up in a luxury seat. He's playing cards with Sam Simon. They're flying him first class. What the fuck?
Yeah, but see, for
makes me fucking sick. I mean, the only thing he's ever fucking done is befriend Howard.
See,
Brown knows everybody else that he fucking meets.
See, Bill, I don't get mad at this because at least on some weird level, Ralph was giving something back. You know, due to his association with the show, he may be able to have some. Bring some form of celebrity to the show and be able to promote it on our show. I get more angry. Hold on, Bill.
You can't even.
Hold on.
You don't even fucking believe that.
I do, but hold on. I get more angry when I find out that he's been flown to Munich first class to go sit in a fight that there's no reason for him to be at.
With the per diem.
Oh, man.
With the per diem.
With the per diem.
But yeah, this is. I mean, he actually performed a service here of some sort.
Boy, I tell you, man, it makes me fucking. I know it's just jealousy, but boy, it makes me fucking mad, man.
It's nice work if you can get it.
I love that Bill admits to the jealousy because it's true. Sometimes it pisses you off.
Right.
I think a lot of the reason that many people hate Ralph is because they're completely jealous of the life he has.
Well, Ralph makes you mad at him because instead of saying, like, no, I earned what I have, Ralph will go, somebody's willing to give it to me. Fuck you. If you can figure it out, go do it yourself. I'm taking what I'm getting. And that's what makes people mad.
No, what makes you mad? Yeah, he's just such a fucking asshole. I mean, even when you watch his roast, that made you see what a real fucking jerk off he was.
Well, why? Why? It pissed you off
because
that you couldn't get...
There was him being him, sitting there. No, I don't want to read this. No, it's not my job. Who the fuck's this guy? Who the fuck is he to make fun of me? I mean, it's just fucking complete arrogance. And in my opinion, he has no fucking right to be arrogant.
Well, who does?
I don't know, maybe Howard, but Howard's not arrogant. I mean, Ralph is fucking Ralph. I mean, he's fucking Ralph. All right, I love you guys. Welcome back.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you.
Cameron in Baltimore, you're on the wrap-up show.
I really wanted to get this information from Artie. Was he speculate on that gambling show that if he won money, did he owe the money then to charity?
I think Artie's feeling was that he was going to play for charity. So whatever he lost or whatever he won would have gone to charity. That's the feeling I got.
That's what I'm saying. He never clarified it. I mean, I would love to get Sam Simon. Like, if Artie wins $20,000, is Sam Simon going to take that from him?
Well, no, it's got to work both ways the same way. In other words, if Sam says we're playing for charity, then if Artie wins $50,000, it doesn't matter. Artie knows he's playing for charity.
So is the only charity they're getting out of that whole event whatever the guests he brings in lose?
But that's not even... I don't know... Artie didn't know exactly what was going on, and so I can't be clear on it either. Artie wasn't sure whether at some point Sam was going to donate some of the money to charity, but to the best of Artie's knowledge, it wasn't for charity. Is that what you got out of it, John?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought going in, he thought it was a charity thing, but then it ended up being something a little bit different. But they were playing at the casino. It was a little confused. It sounds like him and 𝗏TEL really didn't know what was going on, and they learned pretty quickly exactly what the deal was. But we don't have Sam, but we have the next best thing, and that would be 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗏. Hi, Ralph.
Hey now.
How you doing?
just want to tell that guy who was really digging the fact that I was out there that not only was it a flown first class, it was a lovely one-bedroom suite at the Palms Place, which is fucking so great. There was actually a jacuzzi tub in the bedroom.
See, this is the stuff that endears Ralph to all the fans out there.
Hey, Ralph, can I ask you a question?
Ralph, stop. Stop.
When you're telling this, do you realize that you only irritate people more by this description?
Of course he does.
I want to hear Ralph say
I
it.
don't want to irritate people. This is like the best room I've ever been in. It was so great.
So how was your Vegas trip, Ralph?
Oh, my God, it's so great. That place is really fun.
Now, Ralph,
I got to tell you, Gary, not to bust your balls, but I'm sitting there going, like, I'm having the best time, and it's like I didn't get to do about 20 things I wanted to do. I'm like, how is Gary ever bored here?
Well, first of all, I didn't have the suite that you had, where I was just in a little shitty room.
You should get that big suite with the tub in it.
Now, were you a hired on-air personality for this? How did this work out?
I was there to play cards. Yeah. I mean, it was like, the idea of the show is like Sam plays cards with his friends, and this was Sam playing cards with his friends televised.
But nobody understood that. Did you hear Artie talking this morning? Nobody, did you lose money?
Yeah, well, here's the deal.
And did you pay Sam?
Norm came in and said, it's we're playing for charity, and I don't know where Norm got that from, but it was never going to be for charity.
Okay, so it's
the only charity I was playing for was this Ralph Sorella Housing Fund.
So it's a legit card game in Vegas in a casino, correct?
Yeah, okay. And we were given $500 to play with.
Given, or you had to pay for $500?
No, you give it. That's part of what you were getting paid to do the show or whatever.
Did you lose any money?
I did there, but then I won in blackjack in the out in the room, whatever. So I was kind of even from the trip.
So you weren't bummed out so you had to pay Sam or the casino or somebody back the money that you lost?
Oh, yeah, you had to buy chips. It was like, you bought you were given, when you sat down, you were given $500 to play. And then if you wanted to buy back in, you could buy back in. I thought it was going to be you buy back. It was supposed to be you could buy back in for like $500. And
right, not a $5,000 or $10,000.
But yeah, I mean, I couldn't really play because, I couldn't buy it for all that. I'm just trying to hang in there, and I folded some good hands because I just didn't want to get knocked out of the game, I mean, Jennifer Tilly's playing, Phil, what's his last name? He's a pro.
Was it Hellmuth? Is that
Phil Locke or Phil Hellmuth, whatever.
Hellmuth is like one of the top poker players in the world.
Oh, yeah. At one point I'm playing
It's not Hellmuth.
Oh, it's not? Who is it?
Phil Locke.
Phil Locke, I think.
Sorry.
It's Phil Locke.
Okay.
Really cool guy. But it's Jennifer, it's Phil, it's...
well, Sam, who's a pro poker player.
Sam's
Norm, who's a pro poker player.
And Norm.
And Artie, who's there to tell jokes.
I never played with Artie. Like the night we filmed like 3 nights. The night Artie played, I didn't play. I played like the first and the last day.
Could any of the Playboy chicks play?
Yeah, Brandy Roderick, the great, lovely Brandy Roderick.
Hey, Ralph, what were you doing that was keeping you so busy when you weren't playing cards? What were some of the things you were doing?
I was hanging out in my room.
Okay.
Which was lovely. I was playing cards in the main room.
Right, but that was what you were there for. Keep going.
I don't know. It went fast though. I was drinking a lot. See, what the fuck else? Oh, they have a really nice spa there. At the Palms Place. It's not in the hotel. It's off the side of the hotel. I was in there for like 2 or 3 hours.
Got to ask you, the amenities picked up by the show, or you paid for them?
No, I had to pay for my incidentals and all the little things.
That's so inside, Ralph, but very funny. That's from a bit from about 1989.
Yeah, Gary, that's like the funniest line ever.
I had to pay for the incidentals and all those extra things as well.
I'm not paying for any incidentals or any little things. I did get a per diem, though.
No, you didn't.
I did.
So then your per diem probably covered your spa treatments.
No, I didn't get a treatment. It's just they had like different steam rooms and jacuzzis. I don't get massages. I find that like annoying.
So. I think many people listening now may find you annoying.
So on Tuesday's wrap-up show, they had a special guest named Janessa Brazil, the new Miss Howard TV, and everyone was fawning after her and stuff and whatever. And when asked who she would bang in the room, she picked someone and didn't pick someone else. So enjoy, watch if I get hit.
Janessa, welcome to the wrap-up show.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you enjoy your time in the studio today?
Oh, I had the best time ever. I love that.
Was meeting Howard what you expected?
Yeah, I think so. Better than what I expected.
How so?
I thought he was going to be a little tougher on me, so I was expecting it to be a little more nerve-wracking, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. He was very nice.
And what did you think of Artie over there?
Oh, he's just a trip. There's no words to describe how awesome he is. He's hilarious.
Now, we got a bunch of calls on our show so far saying that your Sybian ride was the best one that's ever happened up here in 3 years. That's a hell of a compliment.
Oh.
Can you describe what it felt like being on there?
It was just out of this world. I've never experienced a Sybian before, and I was expecting it to be somewhat like my favorite vibrator, but it was definitely 10 times better than my vibrator. So, and I came a lot faster. So it was definitely crazy. I am definitely going to need one at home.
What did you think of her Sybian ride, Ronnie?
Oh, it was awesome. Everybody was everybody was glued to the radio. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
You were laughing first, dude.
Why is that funny?
Who was laughing first? You were laughing first, weren't you?
Why does she have to be in here? Go to the meeting.
Why aren't you usually in the meeting?
No, John invited me to come down.
I did. I invited Ronnie to come down.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Get out.
And JD,
I'll leave.
you're all invited. You're more than welcome to stay as long as you don't talk over each other. Janessa, what do you think's going on between these two? I mean, they fight like this all the time.
They love each other.
No.
It's a little love-hate relationship.
Does thou protest too much?
See, JD likes Ronnie. I know he does. But Ronnie... JD gets under Ronnie's skin sometimes, especially in the morning, and it carries over throughout the rest of the day.
But that's real love right there.
Well,
yeah, real love.
That's real love.
That's real love, all right.
So Ganji's also here because Janessa's here, and clearly Ganji...
Yeah, because he's in love. He's in love.
My segment.
Has Ganji left you alone at all since you've been up here?
He's been really good, but I can feel a little bit of attraction going
In and out. How many
yeah.
times has he been in and out of the room this morning, Janessa?
I lost count.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost count. Yeah.
Are you okay, Janessa? Would you like a bottle of water, Janessa?
Yeah.
Are you all right, Janessa?
Janessa,
I'm good at my job.
Yes.
Has Ganji made you uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form?
Not at all. Not at all.
Have I?
A little bit.
Yeah.
How has Doug made you feel uncomfortable?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just being near him is
He
a little...
stares at you with those panda eyes.
Yeah.
Those
Panda?
piercing
Does Ronnie's
eyes.
diaper smell?
Panda
when
or
he's around you?
pander?
All right, now, Janessa, what do you think of a guy like Ganji? You know, good guy, he's very good at his job, professional.
Very professional. Very good at his job. A gentleman, for sure. Definitely.
Would you see him as more of a friend type, brotherly type, or someone that you may be interested in the long term?
He's definitely friend type. But
I'm going to kill myself after today.
Every girl's best friend.
Janessa, how could he change it? Let's help this man.
Well, wait, before you answer that question, what makes him that sort of friend type? I mean, Doug, you talked about a little creepy. He may not fit into that category.
No, she was kidding. Janessa, were you kidding?
No.
no, I wasn't kidding. I was for real.
Wow.
Yeah.
When, in the office?
Wait,
or
Doug,
here?
hold on.
I don't lie.
We'll get to your
wow.
creepiness in a second.
So this
First,
is
Ganji,
awesome.
what makes Ganji come off as a friend?
Ganji is just like not aggressive, not like the bad boy type. So I feel like he's more of a friend type.
Too nice of a guy?
Yeah, he's really nice.
Is it his weight?
No, not at all. Not at all. I've always been into the little bit plumper guys.
Now, what about Doug? What creeps you out about Doug?
He doesn't creep me out. It's just he's.
What doesn't?
Weirdo.
I kind of.
Let's hear. No, I'm all ears.
I kind of feel that he's not. He's a little bit more aggressive. I can see a little
Really?
wild inside of him.
A little what?
A little wild.
Oh yeah,
man
but
inside
that's not
him.
a negative thing. That's good.
No, definitely
I'm
not.
a real man.
That's right.
That's right.
But doesn't make Ganji less of a man either,
I learned
being
from
a
my
gentleman.
grandpa, Ronnie, right over there.
Now, and let's talk about Ronnie. What do you think of that gentleman over there?
Oh, he's well. When I first came in here, he was the one that came into the room and brought me inside. So, very nice guy.
Did he touch you?
No.
Touch her.
No, maybe he wanted to, but I don't know. I didn't
Oh,
I didn't get that feeling though. He was very, very gentleman.
Do you see him as more of a take charge guy?
Yes, I see him more of like a boss type. I don't know. I just see that in him a
What
little
is
bit.
this, a fucking horoscope reading?
Horror or horror?
I see in my crystal ball here.
What is your problem?
All right. Now, Janessa, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you had to date one guy in this room, look all around.
Me,
If you had to pick one, who would the one be and why?
It'd be JD actually.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, because she feels sorry for dogs in the street.
Oh no, actually, it's because I would want to bring him out of his shell a little bit.
Exactly. You guys are coming on too strong.
JD, you showing them how it's done?
No, I'm just sitting here, and I had.
Well, I mean, that's what a compliment. She picked you. Not that
thank you, I appreciate it.
The pickings are slim in here, but at least you got picked.
I think he's a freak in between the sheets.
You got to dump your boyfriend first, and then you can see how freaky I can get.
Oh yeah. See, already started.
Ralph Cirella, you're on the wrap-up show.
JD, that was completely the wrong answer. It's like, why do you care if she's got a boyfriend? Just do your thing, man.
Whatever. Okay,
See,
Ralph,
Angie,
I'm sorry, Ralph. Go back to Vegas.
I told you, you're not aggressive enough. See, this is your problem. You're too sweet.
I agree. I don't know. I don't know how to change that though.
Make a move, dummy. Hey, Janessa.
Yes.
You're very hot, very hot.
Thank
I'm looking at your website, and you were kind enough to give us a free pass thing to look around. So I'm looking around. I have a couple suggestions for you with your videos and stuff.
Please.
All right. So you're doing the webcam thing. I understand that you have to talk to these losers who are on this and chatting with you. But but then you're posting these. Like, you just put the hot stuff up because you're talking about stuffed peppers and like nobody. I just want to go on and see you doing sexy things. And then you're making a video where you're playing with yourself on the dock, which is great, but, there's way too much time of you, walking up the stairs and all that. Just get to this, because it's very hard to fast forward on the computer.
See, guys like the anticipation now.
No, and then you know what, too? There's very low production value. You hear the wind blowing into the microphone.
It's an amateur site. It's an amateur site. That's what it's all about. You got to hear that stuff. It's reality.
Yeah, no. What reality do you see a girl and you hear a wind the wind blowing into the microphone?
And also, you see a guy's foot in it. I need to see a guy's foot, the camera guy's foot, while you're sucking on a dildo.
All right, so on Wednesday's wrap-up show, we had a discussion about threesomes and foursomes and upside-downisms and everything, and I told my stories about threesomes and foursomes, but then Scott the engineer came in and told his story. He got us all beat, so check it out.
Have any of you guys had a threesome?
No.
Will?
Maybe.
Was maybe me.
Long time ago.
And was it two guys and a girl? Or
that's the part that's embarrassing.
No. I know a guy.
Will, at any point, on purpose or not on purpose, did you touch the other guy?
No, absolutely
Even
not.
when you finished?
No.
There was no high-fiving going on?
No, it was broken up in the middle of it, so there's no finishing.
Did it start with that, or just evolve into that? Like, was one of you with the girl and the other guy?
No, I think we were both with her from the beginning.
Benji?
I got nothing else to say.
All right.
Am I allowed to talk about it, Will?
I don't care. I was like 16, 17 years old.
So Will and I were.
Benj, what about you?
No, I have. Yeah, I've been with
two guys and a girl, two girls and a guy.
I've had a couple experiences with multiple girls, which is a lot more fun. And I have been the other guy, but not because I wanted the other guy to be there. That's the only way it was going to happen.
Okay. Jason, what about you?
Wouldn't you love to see photos of these chicks?
No.
For Benji?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Me, Jason, Pick, what year? What do you want? I've been tons of
Ronnie, how about you? That's a yes.
A foursome.
What?
No condom either.
Two guys and two girls. Meaning me and another guy and two girls.
Yeah, I like guys. I like girls.
But we were in a motel. Here's what the deal was.
Yeah, please tell us.
Motel.
We're in a... Will you what is your...
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean, Gary?
Ronnie.
Like you were imitating the guy that was...
We're in a motel. We get two rooms. Two guys, two girls. And we kept switching, running down the hallway in our underwear back and forth. Switching girls,
But that's not really a threesome or a foursome. It just means you had sex with two different women.
Yeah, but
you weren't all in the same room at once.
No, we kept switching around.
That's not really a foursome.
Well, to me it was fun.
Do you guys agree?
Does that qualify?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think
You're
so.
not all in the same room.
I'm sorry.
Would you and Salem pass each other in the hall?
Yeah. Can we get Salem? Jim McClure, can we get Scott the Swinger Salem down here to answer this question?
Hey, wait, one more thing. John, you ever have a threesome?
No.
Okay, then.
JD?
No, unfortunately, not yet.
Wait a second. What was going? Weren't you down at that place where you almost drowned? Weren't there two chicks?
Oh, yeah, I got like a 3-girl hand job, but that was it.
That's a threesome.
No, it's not a threesome.
Oh, wait a minute.
You can get three. Hold on a second. You can get 3 girls' hands around the cock.
Huh?
What kind of cock are you swinging over here? 3 hands on that.
Well, I mean, there were 3 girls available at the time, and
isn't that a threesome?
No,
that's a foursome.
Yeah.
No, it's not a threesome.
It's 3 dogs.
See, Ronnie, that's a foursome.
That's a natural.
Now, hold on. Ronnie's got another story, and please, no one interrupt Ronnie so I can cut the clip. Go ahead,
God
Ronnie.
forbid we miss
No,
this,
it was
Jim.
a threesome. I was the only thing that happened was one girl passed out.
So
So then it was a threesome and a rape?
So you raped the chick.
Wait. Please tell that story. At what point did she pass out?
Just kidding. Never mind. Scott came in.
Tell that story.
When she was drunk off a rocker.
Okay, so but
Off her rocker.
sometime during that, the two of them and you were into it.
Almost.
Well, then
until the other one passed out.
Well, then that doesn't count either. It's got to be
Right. She was laying there.
Dude, you need
Ronnie,
active...
Ronnie, how would you define a threesome?
Please.
No, I'm serious.
Three people in the same bed.
All awake and alert?
alive. Well, one was awake until she almost died.
All right, Scott Salem now joining the wrap-up show. Scott, you've talked about being a swinger in the past.
He's our resident threesome expert.
I got to leave.
All right, thanks, Ronnie.
Good. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here.
Scott.
Yes.
In your checkered past, have you ever been involved in a threesome?
Yes.
More than once?
Twosome, threesome, foursome.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
No, I know he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know at least two of the instances.
Twosome, threesome, foursome. I mean,
What's the most you've ever...
No, 4 people was the most.
And what was the makeup of the 4 people?
It wasn't a Ronnie pass people in the hallway thing,
2
right?
couples.
2 couples in the same room, in the same bed, or the same area.
2 couples swapping partners, taking showers together, all 4. Being in the same...
All right.
being in the same bedroom while doing each other's partners.
And how did that end up?
Well, I'm not with that person. I was with them.
No, I understand that, but was this a recurring thing or just a one-time shot?
It happened a couple of times, not recurring. It happened a couple of times, and I was great, actually. I had a good time. It was really a lot of fun.
And who instigated?
Not me, because I smoked my brains out from weed, and I was like really high and out of it, and I think I nodded off, and then all of a sudden they're waking me up and dragging me into the fucking bathroom.
It was terrible. That's terrible.
It was awful. It was terrible. No, it was great. It was a great experience. I loved it.
Don't you think
I
it's
don't
weird?
do it now.
Don't you think it's weird that the 2 best-looking guys in the room have never had a threesome? Me and John.
Hey, Scott, have you ever brought it up with the current woman you're married to?
What was that? What was it?
With Robin, have you ever brought it up?
Yes, she knows.
No. Have you ever brought it up like, hey, this was fun when I did this a couple years ago? It was fun.
Like I would enjoy this.
Do I ask her to do something like this? No.
What made you?
It's a different place.
What made you? I mean, back then, what made you stop? Like, why did you stop the swinging days?
It wasn't something that we did on a regular basis. It was, it happened a few times, and that was the end of that. And it was the 70s. It was a wild time. It was,
Nixon got elected. Just everything changed.
Nixon got elected. I had hair, and I think when I lost my hair, it made me stop.
JD, why do you keep giving me that look when Scott's telling the story?
It's hard to believe.
It's funny and creepy all at the same time.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, Ronnie Munn stopped by yet again to talk about how everyone seems to be getting on his nerves lately. Doug Goodstein with the shirt comment, but particularly JD. For whatever reason, his laugh, I don't know what it is, JD definitely gets under Ronnie's skin, and if he sees a microphone, he loves to talk about it. Here's what he said. Ronnie and JD, Lisa does that story and says, you know what, this is what Ronnie said, and wasn't telling the truth, and blah, blah, blah. And Ronnie basically doesn't care what Lisa has to say. But the anger really comes out when JD walks into the room.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where he feels that JD has not earned the right to either laugh at him or mock him. And, have you ever worked in a place where somebody gets under your skin because you just don't respect them?
Yes.
And I think that's what's going on with Ronnie. Ronnie's like, who the fuck are you to laugh at me? Who are you? What have you ever done? But who, going down that right, who am I? Who am Sal? Who are you? But we all laugh at each other when we're under the gun.
Yeah, for some reason, JD just sticks in his craw. John in Connecticut, you're on the wrap-up show.
Every time he's on the air, you get the same argument. He doesn't say anything. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Well, what do you mean by bullshit? What do you think?
There's no substance to what he has to say. He's just constantly getting in your face and getting loud and trying to get in a screaming match and talk over you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yesterday Ronnie talked about his foursome, his threesome. Doug Goodstein brought up his shirt yesterday and today. So there is some stuff there.
Hey, do Gary or John, do you guys know? Like, Ronnie claims it wasn't the condom story.
Yeah, I do know, but I'm not going to say. I can't say it.
Do you think it will come out?
That's up to Ronnie.
It's up to Ronnie, yeah, obviously.
Is it, without saying what it is, to you, does it surprise you it's a big deal to him?
Actually not.
Yeah.
I sort of was with him on this one.
And if he feels comfortable talking about it, he's more than welcome to. But it wasn't the condom thing, not by a long shot. And I see Doug over there. Doug, have you patched things up with Ronnie? Or are you still... Because I know Doug always has the smile on his face when he's breaking Ronnie's balls, but I think he means a lot what he says.
That I mean a lot, or Ronnie?
You do.
Of course I do, but I also have like a relationship with Ronnie where I feel I can goof on him and we're still friends. But today he gave me the silent treatment.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if he could hear me because his hearing aid might have fallen out, but...
Are you going to put your rinse in this weekend?
Yeah, my rinse.
Because Monday's the day I'm looking to see the difference in the color.
It's so funny. I mean, I know. It's so stupid. I don't even know what... I went home to my wife last night. I'm like, Marla, what is a rinse? And, like, do you put that in the shower that I don't know I'm using? I mean, it's, like, ridiculous. I don't use a rinse.
Well, apparently Ronnie thinks you do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, you do. You know it.
Yeah. Ronnie's argument, I was like, what's your problem? Enough of that, Ronnie.
Well, what do you think about Gary's theory that JD basically hasn't earned his keep? Like, he doesn't have the right to make fun of
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of the same with me and Ronnie. I think he, it's sort of a wink-wink. I think he's sort of not as serious as...
I don't think so. I think it might have been wink-wink at one time, but I don't think it is. I think Ronnie's genuinely irritated by JD, and he's got this whole thing that he's the next Stuttering John, which... I don't necessarily agree with. There's a lot of Stuttering Johns around here. When John left, the great thing was when John was here, all the little minions could feed John, and then John
became the devil.
But John relished being the asshole. He could care less.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just a lot of little minions, squeaking around, and everybody does it to everybody here.
It's great. I mean, whatever it is, if it's real, keep it real because I love it. I just love how JD just kills him. Anything JD says, it's never it's always up for a fight.
It was so great today because I thought JD's very genuine. He doesn't come on the air and act a different way. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. And Ronnie just went through this whole rap about how it pisses him off the way JD laughs at him, and then JD started laughing at him uncontrollably. It was so great.
With the Stuttering John, like who I know the person and he gets pissed off, but the one who really has that rap here is Jason.
Right.
And Jason feels like he's unfairly picked on because everybody does what he does.
Well, I think that Jason takes a little bit more shit because he enjoys it a little bit more. But Jason is such a longtime fan of the show that Jason works under the pretext that this is what we're here for. That if I'm not doing this, I'm not doing my job. But I know there are some here that think that he enjoys doing it a little bit too much. And then there are some here, I think he suffers from the same thing I said about JD. Who the fuck is Jason? Jason hasn't earned the right to make fun of me.
Do you agree with that, Doug? You think?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, Jason, I think we're fine at this moment. But yeah, with Jason, for me personally, I don't know why, and I don't know if it's necessarily that. I just find, if anyone gets under my skin, it's him the most. And
why?
I don't know if
is it a Howard TV thing with you, 𝗏𝗏𝗏?
No, I don't. He can rip on 𝗏𝗏𝗏 all he wants. I think that's fun. I think it's just maybe he comes across a little vindictive and a little bit malicious and a little bit more evil, a little more evil intent than other people. Like, it's not so much fun. It's more like something that really can get under people's skin. But again, it is doing his job. On one side, it's a dickhead. On the other side, it's like, yeah, you're doing a good job. Look what
he's also a little bit more upfront about it. Like, there's somebody here that I know does this a lot and does it much more quietly. And I don't hold any malice against him at all. But Will is a guy. See, Will's thing is, Will's at the computer, so you never have to hear what Will has a thought in his head. He types it up, and you'll never know where it came from. But Will doesn't act like how happy he is when you start fucking with somebody, and there doesn't seem to be any happiness with him. If it is, he keeps it inside. Do you know what I mean? So should I be madder at Will for hiding it better, or angrier at Jason for just showing it and being real?
Tough question.
It is a good question. But
see, based on what you say, Will, which I don't think of Will this way, is more like a weasel.
But everybody here, but like, should Will jump around and go, oh my God, I just zing Gary, yay, wee, you know what I mean? Like, I guess everybody handles it in a different way.
Well, Ronnie's issue with JD, and I see Ronnie walking in here, has always been that, who's upfront about it. Like, that means a lot to Ronnie, and I know Ronnie's not talking to Doug, and they're standing next to each other.
I'm talking to Doug. What are you coming up? No, where are you coming up with this stuff?
Because Doug said today you gave him the silent treatment.
No, I didn't give him the silent treatment. He came to me, and I talked to him, and I said, I just don't want to be bothered. That's all. I spoke to him.
You spoke to him to tell me you're not
tell me he's not talking to me.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I wasn't speaking to him. He kept trying to egg me on, saying that, oh, well, you're not talking to me. I want to be friends. I said, dude, what are you talking about? I'm fine. I'm talking to you.
So you're fine. You guys are not. You're not giving him the silent treatment.
No,
you guys are solid.
We're always fine. Like, he's genuinely holds a grudge for like a day. So I think tomorrow
a grudge,
will be fine.
dude.
Are you upset with Doug about that comment he made about your shirt?
I really like that shirt. I mean, it looks like what's that gum? The striped gum.
Fruit stripe?
Yeah, fruit stripe. That's it.
Whatever.
Does that come with free with 10 packs of gum?
You're Mr. Savvy friggin' fashion
I didn't say
coordinator
I am.
over there.
Ronnie, what about Gary's theory that the reason JD gets under your skin so much is because he hasn't earned the right to bust your balls?
No, that's not true. It's just I'm just so sick of his stuttering John routine.
But what does that mean?
Dude, I can't say anything without him like laughing behind my back.
But you
dude, I can't deal with that.
But
I don't do that to people.
You realize
I know what goes on. I get shit all the time, and everybody takes their shit. But JD is like it never stops.
But do you realize that JD's laugh is probably more of a reflex, sort of nervous reaction?
I don't care.
But I'm just saying
That's not my problem, Gary.
If I walked up to JD and I go, "Today's Tuesday, asshole," he'll start to laugh. It's just
but I can't deal with that all the time. I hate it.
But I don't know that he's laughing at you. I think it's just a thing he does.
It's like a nervous instinct.
Yeah, it's like you're taking his laugh personally, but he laughs at almost everything.
All right, whatever.
And clearly you do care.
Whatever. Well, that's why I made a truce with him.
Yeah, what truce?
I don't talk to him anymore.
That's a truce?
You guys don't know fucking words. That is exactly
No.
That's a ceasefire.
It's not a truce.
Yeah, it is.
A truce is it's more like you asked him to secede. You know, he's no more part of your world.
Well, according to 𝗛cie, I'm a bigger man by doing that.
Okay.
Everybody's a bigger man than 𝗛cie.
No, what I'm saying is, boy.
Even you.
Tim in Syracuse, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Hi, Tim.
I was wondering, I watch on Howard TV, and you ever notice when Ronnie gets mad and he starts shaking his head, his turkey neck starts to jiggle real bad? You guys ever notice that?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, calm down, all right?
Doug, have you noticed that?
Yeah,
I'm noticing it right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's jiggling.
Really adds to it.
Right. Yeah, what are you looking at, Teddy?
I noticed that on Howard TV. I don't know if anybody else did.
No, nobody noticed except you.
I got to talk to her.
She's pregnant.
I know. I got to talk to her. I don't know what the hell she's doing.
I asked you if you were going to talk to her, so I'm glad you're bringing her in to
I'll do it here.
set her straight. Because if anybody needs setting straight, it's Angie.
I need to talk to her about a lot of stuff. So we're gonna find out what's going on. I do care about her, and I want.
I love her. I think she's a wonderful person.
Yeah, but I don't know. Things sound
Has she gotten a TV deal, or can we get an abortion?
I don't know. All right, we're going to talk to
an abortion
Angie.
is another show.
That would be a good show. All right, I'm going to talk to Angie Everhart in a few minutes. I've got a ton of stuff to get to, as you know. I barely scratched the surface. The cervix. And we'll be back right after these words.
Old friend of the show, man. Old friend.
Old flame.
An old flame, an old friend. Angie Everhart, bring her around.
Angie, good morning.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. Bright and early.
A little too early for you?
I'm not really a morning person.
No.
But, I'm glad some people are.
Are you excited to be back? It's been a while.
I haven't seen Howard in a while.
So what are you going to be talking about today, right in here?
I climbed Kilimanjaro. So we're going to talk about that. It's going to be on tomorrow.
Cool. All right, we'll see you in there.
Angie Everhart is here. I didn't realize Angie was coming in today. That's great. She's pregnant.
Yeah, we were doing this story not too long ago. It, I guess, showed up in page 6 that she's shopping a reality show based on her single momhood.
Well, she looks good. She can't be that pregnant because she's not got
She's
that.
showing a little bit.
Let me take a look at you. Don't be so quick. Gary's blocking my view. Gary's pregnant.
I'm pregnant. That was Gary.
Is that all right?
That's your. Yeah, I guess you do have a little bit of a belly.
I do.
Little
Gee,
bit.
that's kind of weird.
I can't hear you guys.
All right.
Gary, come on in.
They
Help
need
her.
to adjust
Set up
your
Angie.
There's no volume here.
You're out of breath.
She can't
I was
breathe
excited
already
to see
from
you,
this
Howard.
pregnancy.
When you see me, it takes a woman's breath away.
I was excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you. Angie, I'm worried about you.
Why?
These things I'm hearing. Now, first of all, I'm going to talk frankly with you because we have that kind of relationship.
I'll
At one
stay out
point-
of this because you two are personal
Robin,
friends.
you already are like, I'm going to set her straight. I'm like, you should have seen my eyebrows lift in the other room. I was like, don't mess with a pregnant woman.
Robin tries to set us all straight. It doesn't
I'm
work.
like, come on.
Listen to me.
Especially before breakfast.
You're one of the most beautiful women in the world. You know that.
you.
Do you know that?
Thank you.
Do you know that?
No, but
You know it. See, this girl would walk down the street, people would start honking horns. People
I
would flip
don't
out.
doubt it.
All right.
She's hot.
She's hot.
Oh, God, yeah.
There's no question. Even pregnant, she's hot.
Even slobs like me know that.
Right. Even a slob like yourself knows that.
Knows that.
Okay, right. So you're one of the hottest women in the world,
thank you.
right? You can get any man you want.
Okay.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you had, who was it, Joe Pesci?
Well, yeah, we're going to get to that. I really need to talk to you. What's going on? What the plan? I want to know what the game plan is here. I'm going to talk to you the way a father should talk to a daughter.
Do you have
you guys,
a dad?
I'm here to promote something else, not about my baby.
Oh, we'll get to everything. Don't worry. Kill him and Joe. I got questions about that too.
But answer me, do you have a dad?
Do I have? Yeah, I have a great dad.
Yeah?
My parents are really lovely people. They're happily married. Actually, I come from a family that really I have a good role model with parents. That's the reason why I'm not married, I think.
What?
Okay.
Explain that.
Well, because I was married one time and I don't want to get divorced again, so
Right.
I want to wait until I fall madly in love to get married again. And this happened. I got pregnant. It's
Oh, so
unexpected.
It wasn't a planned
No,
thing. Okay.
it wasn't planned, but it's unexpected, but not unwanted. So I'm 39 years old. There's not many
Wait a
eggs
second.
left.
But wait a second. Now, listen. I know you're not talking about who the father is, but I know who the father is.
You do?
I've read enough. Now, they're saying the father is the guy you had he was roughhousing you. What's the word?
He was violent?
He was violent with you. Is that true?
He was a batterer?
No.
It is not true. That's not the father.
Howard, move on.
Really?
Move on.
I'm worried about you.
Don't be worried about me. I'm fine.
Was this a booty call?
Oh, it's Jamie Foxx the father?
Do I have to leave? Please?
No. You know, we're
Please.
just...
You know?
Okay, all
You'd be
right,
on a short list of Amy Fisher, Rachel Hunter, and you.
Am I being
Well, I will
inappropriate?
leave.
No.
Don't
okay.
leave. What? See, by you, why didn't you call to discuss this with me? You need me to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't need anybody to talk to me. I'm fine, Howard. I'm having a baby. It's a very natural thing.
When is the baby coming?
End of July.
The end of July.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you going to raise this baby? In L.A.?
Mm-hmm. In California.
In your
where
house?
I live. Yes.
What, you think she's not going to have the baby in the house?
What do you think? I'm
Maybe you should give it
incapable of
away.
raising a child?
No, I think you're very capable of raising a child. But is this the right time? I would like to see you...
Listen, Howard, it's, all these people who have been saying, don't have a baby or whatever, I'm 39 years old. I don't know if I'll have a chance to even be pregnant again.
Why have a baby, though? What do you need a baby
Well,
for?
that's what happens
I've always
when you
wanted
get
to have
pregnant.
a child.
You have?
Yeah. I've always wanted to have a child. I want to have a family. It's not ideal. Granted, I know that, but
Right.
I would love to be married and then have a child. But it didn't happen that way. So this is the way that my cards have been dealt to me. So I'm dealing with it on a daily basis. Is it scary? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it the kind of thing that I dreamt about as a little girl growing up? No. But this is how my life is right now.
Did you know that you wanted the baby right away as soon as you found out?
I did not even hesitate. I mean, it was like, looking at the stick going, shit. But
You went to the
but I
drugstore and bought a pregnancy test?
Yeah.
And what do? You have to pee into a cup?
You pee on a stick.
You peed on a stick? Did anybody watch you pee on a stick?
Howard.
I would have watched that.
No. But,
Is it scary for you to see your body change? You have one of the most perfect bodies, if I may say so.
Thank you.
Is
Yeah.
it frightening to see your body changing?
I'm double D's right now, and it's not comfortable.
Double D's.
Double D's.
Wow.
They have a life of their own over here.
Well, that's what I always try to tell them. They never listen.
Did you buy
These
new bra?
things do
Are
what
you
they
double
want
D?
to do. Yes.
Did you buy new bras?
Of course, you have to. My boobs aren't that big.
Can you be braless?
No,
you
not
have to
right
wear.
now.
You have to wear a bra. Are your nipples and everything very sensitive now?
The whole deal is sensitive.
Everything's on fire.
Have you had pregnancy sex?
No, I actually haven't had sex since I've been pregnant.
Oh.
Really?
No.
They say it's better. They do. They say
Well-
your area is more sensitive down there.
Well, I wouldn't know.
It's better for the girl.
Better for the girl, yes.
Who cares about that, right?
Who cares about the guy?
What society are you from, Robin?
So wait a second.
I love that you said that, Howard. I love that you said that. Who cares about the guy?
Right. What? Wow. So your body is changing, but you will have a plan. I know you always have a plan how to get back in shape after the baby.
Oh, for sure. I can't stand, even though I'm pregnant and everybody's, saying, oh, you're so beautiful pregnant. I just feel fat.
Right.
I feel fat, and I will not stay big long, I promise.
How many months are you pregnant now?
4.
4 months.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to make it hard to date once you have the baby. You realize
That's
that?
all right. You know what? I've been single most of my life. I'm not like pressed to get married.
Let me say
But
this. Do you know
I don't
that
think I'm going to have a problem finding somebody who wants to date me, no matter what.
I don't think so either.
Say, do you know that Michelle Pfeiffer, she adopted a child and then she married David Kelly?
There's
you know?
so many people.
That's right.
There's so many women
hot chicks
who...
like this can get
That's what I'm
guys.
saying. She's a hot chick. It's not going to be a roadblock.
Do you know that
It is a bit of a roadblock.
It's more than 50% of all people are divorced. Yeah. All marriages end in divorce. So, you have all those people who got married once. Now they have to go out and get married again.
All right, so you didn't plan on this, but you're accepting the cards that you were dealt.
Yes.
I understand.
Would all the religious freaks prefer that I had an abortion?
Yes, I would. I would have preferred
He's that kind of religious.
you don't know
sorry,
my religion.
Howard.
You ever hear of Satan? I would have preferred
Isn't
it.
going to happen.
I don't like the idea of you with a baby running around.
Well, I'm thinking about the two of you. You two could have.
Why? Because you just don't like the idea of me being with another man.
I don't like that idea. No, I don't.
I finally met @𝗦𝗵cie_𝗿𝗱, by the way.
And what happened? You didn't hook
He's
up?
married. No, he's married. We played golf together at a golf tournament.
So
I told him that I tried to get you to introduce me to him.
Yeah,
he was like,
Angie
"That's why
called
he's
me
so mean."
and said, "Look, if you're not going out with me, why don't you introduce me to 𝗦𝗵cie_𝗿𝗱?"
And
I go,
you wouldn't?
No.
I don't know him.
Of course
what do you
you
mean?
do.
No,
How do I know?
he said no. He said, "I don't want anybody else to have you."
How would I know? How would I know 𝗦𝗵cie?
It's tough to.
Show all the time.
He's been on the show a couple
Oh, he
times.
has? I didn't know that.
You don't want to set an ex up with another guy.
No, who needs you fucking a lot of guys? I'm not interested in that. Listen, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in you having sex or any kind of happiness.
Wow. I'm not having sex here, so you should be happy.
Well, you had sex to get yourself in this condition.
I did.
I can't believe it. Without a rubber.
I did.
So you, on some level, psychologically wanted a baby.
Oh, it was a guy I've been dating off and on for several years. It's not like a complete stranger.
Is he going to help support the baby?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
He's on board with this whole thing.
Very excited, very nice, very, it's nothing like what you heard.
So why don't you marry this guy?
I don't
Wait
want
a minute.
to.
Are you
don't want to marry
telling
him?
her to get married just because she's pregnant?
Thank you,
right.
Robin.
I am.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Wow. No, I don't want to get married.
Does he want to marry you?
I don't know.
Want me to call him and ask him?
That would be some phone call.
You mean this guy got you pregnant, and you didn't discuss marriage at all? You
We
said,
did.
"Look," you
We did.
But you don't want it.
I don't want to get married. I just don't think it would end right between him and I. So I know that, and no, I really don't think it would end right between us. So I know already.
Right. Well, you did.
And we're friends. We're better friends than lovers.
So So now you're just friends with him. Isn't that weird though? Like here you had sex together, and then all of a sudden now you're friends because you're pregnant.
It's the most bizarre thing in the world, and I can't explain it. And I don't know if it's hormones or what it is, but I just
So he sat you down and said, "Listen, I'll help pay for the baby and all that stuff."
He's going to be he'll be present. Yes,
He will be.
Yes.
And he'll participate. He'll be the dad.
And he's excited. He's he had a kid once, so he's.
Are you doing that whole? What is that stuff you go to the classes and you learn to breathe? Is he going to be in the? Is he going to be your coach?
Is he going to be in the room with you when you give birth? Or should I come and do that with you? I'd probably be good at that.
Howard's a good coach.
I'm a good coach. The hospital tell me I'm one of the best coaches. You want me to coach you? Is that what you're asking?
No.
Don't you think this guy's still going to try and get into bed with you, though, even after the baby's born?
Kilimanjaro?
Well, we're going to get to Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro. This is better than Kilimanjaro. Don't you think, though, that the guy's still going to want to sleep with you? I mean, you are one, if I may say so. You're exciting in bed. There's no dullness there, that's for sure.
So are you, Howard.
Oh, thank you. So, I mean, he's going to want his hooks in you, for sure. Who wouldn't?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Right. Well, this is a complicated... Did you give any thought to names yet?
No.
Do you know if
I mean, I have, but...
If it's a boy, would you name it Howard?
Hard. No.
You will not?
No.
She doesn't want to remember you.
No, that's not true.
Why
I
won't
love
you
Howard.
honor me? Why won't you honor me by naming the baby
I
Howard?
just think that would be a little bizarre.
Why? You will not give it consideration?
No.
Wow.
Admit you hate the name. I mean,
I'm hurt.
Howard hates
No.
the name.
I'm hurt.
He's hurt, but he's smiling.
Robin, I'm hurt.
I'm sure. Do you know if it's a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
Oh, it is?
It's a boy.
Howard.
That's what, it's funny because all my friends keep saying, yes, you should name it after me, you should name it after me. And I'm just finding that a little bizarre that all these people are like, yeah, you should name it after me. I'm like, yeah, sure.
You have great memories of me.
I have fantastic memories.
We had
of
a great relationship.
We did.
Howard. Something pleasant in your life. Wouldn't that be great? Howard Everhart.
Howard, you carry that name well, but I don't know how many other people would.
Will you use the name Everhart?
I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but probably.
Howard
Really?
Stern Everhart.
Howard Stern. How about Stern as a middle name?
Everhart.
Or Howard.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Why don't you use the name Stern?
I have a long time to think about that.
It could be great. Like, let's say you name him Seymour, so it'll be Seymour Stern. Why even use Everhart?
Well,
wow, there's a big
people might be
changes.
confused that you'd be the father.
What are you doing bikini panty wise? Like, are you able now? Are you wearing giant panties, or are you still wearing like
It's
a thong?
funny. I have designed a bathing suit line, and I was going to be the model for it. And this
There goes
weekend
that.
we were actually shooting the bathing suits last week and a couple days ago. And I had to hire models because obviously I can't be in the bathing suit ads.
What are you doing for underwear though? Do you wear a thong still, or do
I
you
have the same underwear.
even when you're pregnant?
Yeah, I have the same underwear as I did.
I
I'm
remember
not
your
that
underwear.
big there. It's just the boobs.
Just the boobs. Well, things are. So, how many more months we got until the baby Howard's born?
5.
5 months.
Baby Howie.
Wow. Do you bother grooming when you're pregnant? Do you bother shaving
yeah.
the vagina and everything? You do. So you still shave? I think if I was a woman and I was pregnant, I wouldn't shave. I'd go completely retro bush.
Did she shave or was she a waxer?
Angie's always very clean.
Yeah, but how'd she get that way?
Do you shave or wax, Ange? What do you do when you are intimately groomed?
Everything's perfectly groomed. Don't
Wow.
worry.
So in other words, that doesn't go by the wayside just because you're pregnant.
Well, no, I do stuff like that for me. I like to feel good.
Feel pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I got to adjust to all
Your
of this.
mind is blown. I can tell over
I'm blown
there.
out.
That you're like, wow.
You're blowing me away. Now, is it true you were dating Pesci, Joe Pesci?
It is true.
I couldn't believe this.
How did that happen?
We
He's
were
much shorter
friends.
than you.
Well, of course, he's a lot shorter. He's shorter than everybody, but he's the greatest guy, though, Joe.
Joe?
He's fantastic. If you knew him, you'd understand. He's like 6 feet tall personality-wise.
Wow, so you were in love with him.
He's fantastic. I mean, it's, Joe and I, he's just a little older than what I would have wanted. But if he was a little bit younger, it would be perfect.
Is that what broke you up, the age issue?
I think so. In the end.
Because he didn't want to have kids.
Oh, I think he probably would have.
Yeah, because he proposed, right?
Would have.
You were going to get married to him.
No, that was all in the
Oh, that
press.
wasn't true? You were not engaged?
No, we were not engaged.
But you
That
would have
was all
stayed with
not-
him. But one night you sat down and you said to yourself, I think he's a great guy,
He's
but
fantastic.
he's too old for me.
He's fantastic.
What was he, slow or?
No, absolutely not. He's hyper. No, he's.
What do you mean slow?
You know how old people sometimes slow down. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to
he's
go
fantastic.
out.
He's one of the greatest guys.
Does he have enough meat for you, though? You short guys sometimes aren't hung that well. He had enough? I mean, you're a woman. You have meat.
Howard, do you want to talk about that?
Yes, I do want to talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about yours.
Let's talk about mine. All right, so I didn't have that much, but I did the best I could. So, wow. Joe Pesci. When I saw, you know what I did right away when
I know,
saw?
it's like it was awkward, with the height thing, but it was only awkward for pictures. It wasn't really.
You know
like
what I
in
did?
bed, his head was where your head is?
Oh, his head was on the boobs.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
His head was on a pillow.
Maybe he laid on his back. I don't know. Whatever he did. Listen, he did what he had to do. Listen, he's a lucky guy. Listen, to have you is to have a prize.
Thank you.
Pesci's a cool guy.
He's
He is
a cool guy. Thank you. Come on.
I'm a big Joe Pesci fan.
He's fantastic.
But you'd never carry him into bed or anything like weird like that, right? No, hell no.
He's
No.
Italian. Are you kidding?
I like Joe very much. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see it.
It didn't look like a couple that would last to you?
I didn't think it was going to last.
Well, you know what? We play golf a lot together, and so it started off with just us. He makes me laugh. He's funny, and I have a thing for funny guys.
Right.
And it's not that I've never been. A lot of people say that I'm just out for dating celebrities. It's not like that. We were playing golf together a lot, and he's a really great guy, and it just happened like
And
that.
Angie,
it was not like a.
He was better sexually than me?
Howard,
Come on.
nobody's better sexually than
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. I mean, give me a break.
Until she finds someone else, and then she'll retract that statement.
Until she's on the Joe Pesci show.
I'll leave that one to you, Howard.
Now, Angie is here promoting a show, which we're going to get into.
All right.
Because this sounds a little... I got to find out what the hell she's up to. But Ed, go ahead. I'll let you have a couple of questions with Angie Everhart, who is a beautiful woman, who is announcing she's pregnant.
Angie, when are you going to stop bullshitting Howard and tell him you took one of his condoms out of the trash and had it artificially inseminated?
Are you saying the baby's mine?
I believe so, Howard.
Is that right, Angie? Is the baby mine?
Baby Howie.
All right, go ahead, Tom. Tom, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Angie, what color panties are you wearing right now?
Oh, my goodness. She's a mother.
She's assumed to be a mother.
Not yet.
How dare you?
Black.
Black? Oh.
Like the baby?
Matching.
Bra and panties match.
Always.
Oh, what do you mean always?
Always.
Why is that?
That's just something I have. I have to have a matching.
I think that's fantastic. I think that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I like both naked.
Now, you socked away enough dough to support this kid and everything?
It's good.
It's all good. We're all taken care of.
She's got lingerie bowl money.
Oh,
please.
stop it. Child starving.
Yeah, right?
You seem emotional today. Are you about to cry or something?
She's, all those hormones
Are your
raging.
Are your hormones raging?
They are, of course. No, I'm not about to cry.
You're not?
No.
You look upset to me. You're all right? I worry about you.
No.
What did you do? You climbed up a mountain and you made a TV show out of it?
I did. I climbed Kilimanjaro.
What is that? A mountain
in
of some sort?
Africa, I think.
Africa? You went to Africa? Why would you go there?
It's the highest freestanding mountain in the world. It's 19,340 feet.
But why would you do that?
I always wanted to do it. It was like on my, like bucket list or whatever. It was
You
one of the
wanted
things.
to climb a mountain?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd have 300 skydives. I race cars. I play. You know what I mean? It's like,
Skydive.
yeah.
See, we couldn't have lasted.
Oh, my goodness, Howard.
Angie and I could not have lasted.
Not at all.
No. You're too adventurous. That would make me cringe. I would not want to go climb a
I
mountain.
think I already had the skydives when you and I dated, though.
Yeah, we did. That's true.
So you don't do that anymore? Okay.
Why would you jump out of a plane and ruin
it's
yourself?
Fantastic. It was a great view.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Did you hear about the guy a couple of weeks ago who the tandem guy who was the professional had a heart attack and died behind him while he was skydiving?
Did the other guy open the chute?
He managed to open the chute, but then he didn't know
Wow,
how
that's
to
pretty
steer,
spectacular.
and so he luckily he was a military guy and he had watched some TV shows and he managed to steer himself away from
Is that what
the
you would
houses
do?
and the
When
trees.
you would jump
You
from
know how hard that is on
Yeah.
a tandem? Because with a tandem, you have somebody, your instructor's on your back. That's
Is that what you would
crazy.
do? Would you do tandem?
I did 4 tandems, but the rest were.
Can you
with
imagine
me.
some instructor, Angie Everhart, shows up and she's strapped to your
Of
back?
course he wants to be
To
strapped to
stomach,
her.
too. I
yes.
was strapped to their stomach.
Did the guy ever pop a boner?
I don't know. At 13,000 feet, it might be a little difficult to have.
Of course he did.
Hard on.
Imagine I'm strapped to you, and of course I'd have a boner. I mean, there's no way I wouldn't. I honestly
You're
don't
pulling
even...
the wrong thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at your life. Skydiving, Joe Pesci, Kilimanjaro. What else is on your to-do list? So you
have this kid.
All right, so you went Howard. So you went and
You don't want to have having a kid on your bucket list, though.
You went and climbed a mountain. And then what, the cameramen were with you?
No, because of all the things that were happening with global warming, what's going on in the world, I wanted to do a show on it to show the snows and how the glaciers have melted. And it's unbelievable. You see footage of Kilimanjaro from 20 years ago and footage of it now. There's just these little tiny glaciers up there. And it's...
So in other words, it's melted.
It's melted. It's
so you wanted to climb the mountain?
They say within the next 10 or 15 years, there will be no more snow on Kilimanjaro. So, I mean, the people who climb it now are going to be the last people on Earth to ever see that.
And what are there? A lot of Africans in Africa? Are there? Do you see actual Africans in this special?
Definitely. These
are black Africans, right?
Yeah, they're fantastic people from Tanzania. They're the friendliest, loveliest people.
And when they see you, the great white goddess, show up with the red hair.
They loved me.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
They loved me.
Boy.
Is that
because
where
they
she
sang,
got pregnant?
Do you have a black baby?
It was almost 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So they have sperm
No,
that
it's
lasts.
not a black baby.
It is not a black baby?
No.
Okay. All right, we're getting there. Getting to the bottom of it. So you get to this mountain, and the black people behold you.
They carried her up
And
the
what do
mountain.
they do? Do the men, what do they say?
Well,
they
I
call you
went
Miss
there with
Pretty or
my
something?
brother. I went there with my brother and his wife, and and our camera crew.
Right.
So, we climbed with 40, I think we had 42 porters to help us with all the gear. And
Porters?
That's
porters.
not climbing.
40 blacks?
It is climbing. Are you kidding me?
You climb with 40
yeah,
black people.
I'll show you. I'll see you on that vacation, Robin.
You climb
it's
with
the Four Seasons, let me tell you.
You climb with
It's 10
40
days.
blacks.
What they do is they leave before you in the morning. They'll set up your tent, and they'll leave before you in the morning and get up to the next spot and set up the tent and make sure that you have lunch and food.
And all the porters are black guys.
Yeah.
And it's 40 black guys catering to you.
Yes.
Boy, oh
Well,
boy.
normally it's only a couple people, but we had so
Right,
many
the camera crew.
cameras because we were going to shoot a 2-hour movie, but watching 2 hours of somebody climb a mountain is kind of boring.
Do they bathe you, these men?
No.
No.
Who's gonna?
Do they see you nude
I
at
did
all?
take a no.
You
It's
don't bathe
cold
when you're
on a
out
mountain.
But you have to change
It's
somewhere.
like 50, 60 below zero.
Where
up
do you
there.
change when you're climbing Kilimanjaro? You have to change your clothing.
But in the tent.
And none of the natives get to see you
No.
and your loveliness?
No, they don't.
They don't. You don't feel they drilled a hole through the tent?
I don't think that. No, I don't think they did. I don't think they had spy equipment either.
Were these guys hitting on you during the...
No.
Come on, let's be serious.
No, really, no.
When you say they loved you, how did they indicate
Because-
that? They were fawning all over you, weren't
No,
they?
no.
They'd never
because
seen anything like
They didn't eat her.
No, it wasn't like that at all.
knows.
It wasn't like that at all.
Oh, come on, look at you.
It wasn't
Are
like
you
that at
you
all.
know, you have no awareness of
Do
your
you
own
understand
powers.
how hard it is? It's hard to even breathe up there.
Oh, it was hard.
So,
Let me tell you something, honey. A girl looks like you comes around once in a blue moon in Africa. Don't tell me how hard it is.
It's amazing how girls
it is
still don't
hard.
get
It was
that.
it was the hardest thing I've ever done.
For you. For those guys, they do it all the time. They were busy licking their chops over you. They had to be turned on.
But there's no sort of ice climbing or anything. You don't have to.
I did
Yeah?
climb on the glaciers.
Wow.
I'm going to watch this. Where do I see this?
HDNet tomorrow.
What is HDNet?
High Definition Network.
What channel is that on my TV?
It's one of those channels on your cable system.
I know it's one of those channels I'm never going to find.
You will. I watch
Mark Cuban owns the
HDNet
station.
all the time.
HDNet. Was Cuban there with you?
No.
He didn't put the moves on you?
No.
I
That would
can't
be a
believe
good
it.
score.
Kilimanjaro. So you climbed up there, and how long are you up there? What do you do once you get up there?
It took us 8 days to
8
get to the
days.
top.
And then what? Yeah. What do you do when you get to the top?
Well, it's a volcano. Most people don't actually make it over to the volcano side. They just go straight for the sign, which is on the other side of the mountain. And so I decided. My brother couldn't even make it, and his wife didn't make it. The third day, we lost our camera guy to acute mountain sickness,
Did you
altitude
have to
sickness.
use oxygen and
No.
stuff? No? Wow.
But you can't.
Did you
can't,
feel good?
You can't. I felt great.
That the cameraman can't make it, and
We
you
teased
could?
him so much.
You didn't
Even
puke?
her brother couldn't make it.
My brother made it to the summit, but he didn't make it over to the actual
People
volcano.
die doing this thing.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. People
Wow,
die.
Look at you.
It's one of the most misunderstood mountains because of that. Because they think that they can get up there and it's nothing, but really you can get hypothermia and die in a second up there.
That's why you've got that rockin' hard body.
Because I like doing all this stuff.
Yeah, because you do all this extreme stuff, you got to admit.
Well, I work out. I
Your
work
ass
at
is
it.
as tight as a drum. I mean, let's be honest.
I work at it.
Do you think your ass will change a lot with this pregnancy?
I think it'll go back just fine.
Oh, let's hope. I pray to God for that. I really do.
I'll come back on and I'll have the
Jeez.
girls do a fashion show for you, Howard, when I have my whole line together.
And you'll come in and you'll show us your ass to prove to us that a woman can do it.
I've never been one to show my ass out there except in pictures.
Right. Boy, if
You
I
know
was,
me, I don't dress like that. I always dress as conservative.
Yes, you do. You should show it off a little bit if you got it. Flaunt it.
Yeah.
Used to say to Angie, "Why do you dress so conservative? You got it." But listen, she's humble.
Now, did you think you should have been invited to Howard's wedding?
No.
No?
Well, we listen.
You're friends.
Why would I do
we're
that?
We're friendly, but we don't hang out, right?
No,
You can't do
that's
that. I'm a
awkward.
married man.
Oh,
That's
I'm a married
awkward.
man.
That's
You're married now. You weren't married then. I was wondering if she was going to be at the wedding, and
I don't want Angie
was
at the
surprised
wedding. I
when
want
she was
want her
not
other
there.
places,
Yeah,
but
sure.
not at the
You
wedding.
want to invite exes to the wedding.
Yeah,
That's a
that would be
good
good.
move. That would go over well.
First of
Well, it's
all,
Hollywood.
you're so insensitive, Robin. You know it would have been torture for her to watch the love of her life get married. I mean, I don't want to.
She loves Beth?
She's in love with Beth.
I always do say that about you, Howard. I always say that you were the one that got away.
I am. Well, you moved away. It wasn't
I
my
did.
problem. That was you. You couldn't get out of town fast enough.
we heard the tires scream.
Yeah.
You want Howard to leave? Just tell him you're going to climb Kilimanjaro.
I was like, hey, what happened to Angie? I was having a great time, and now she's out of town. She goes, by the way, I have to leave. I'm going back to L.A. Like, what do you mean? You just moved to New York. No, I determined to be better for me.
Oh, my goodness.
So there it is. Mary Ann from Brooklyn. Hi, you're on the air with Angie Everhart. Watch Conquering Kilimanjaro with Angie Everhart. She's like Jane from Tarzan and Jane. She shows up in Africa, a redheaded goddess, and she wears a loincloth, and she parades around.
Howard, she seems like the perfect non-match for you. Thank God you got that, though. I mean, what's going on?
Well,
I mean, was it only sexual chemistry, Angie? Because Howard's into chess and being quiet. He doesn't like flying. He doesn't like heights. He doesn't like climbing. I mean, it's absurd.
Well, Angie could go do her own thing.
From tall to short? I mean, that's crazy.
Listen, everybody has their own interests. It doesn't mean you can't find mutual interest.
It seems like a very
we had a great relationship.
We
Howard
did.
and
We had
I.
a good time.
We had a lot of fun together.
This is Joe Pesci on the phone. Actually.
Trust me, if you can't have fun with Angie, there's something wrong with you.
But you would have had a problem with her always going off to climb Kilimanjaro.
I would have missed her. Yes, it would have been hard. I'm very possessive.
You would have went with her.
No,
Oh,
I wouldn't.
sure.
No, in fact, Angie was my Kilimanjaro.
She's a beautiful girl, and I
Beautiful.
wish her
She's a
well,
great
but
girl.
it's
She
not
really
your
is.
type, Howard. You have this type.
Yes.
Beth is your type.
Beth is my type.
Beth is his type.
Beth is my type, clearly. Christian, go ahead. You're on the air in Boston.
Hey, Howard, 2 questions. The most important one first. Could you please describe Angie's breasts for us?
Well, Angie, as she says to you, is very conservative dressing-wise. In fact, she's wearing a brown vest.
Blazer. I'm wearing a sweater vest.
She's wearing a sweater vest, but I just saw a little bit, and it seems quite massive. And Angie has quite beautiful breasts, so I can imagine that they're very beautiful, extra large now.
So it wouldn't be odd to ask her to just take off the vest. I mean, strip the vest, right?
It would be odd. It would be very uncomfortable at this point.
Okay, I'll ask her for you. Angie, would you take off your vest?
When will you start?
Yeah, sure, Joe Schmo.
When will you start producing milk, do you think?
I think when the baby comes out. It's like 4 or 5 days after.
Will you breastfeed?
Yes.
You
4
will.
or 5 days after. What's the baby supposed to eat for that time?
That's what I was told. That's what I said. I'm like, how long does it take?
You better read a few books about this stuff.
No, that's what they told me. They're like, it sometimes takes 4 days.
Angie is correct. Actually, this little weird shit comes out
Oh,
of your...
it's pre-milk, right?
Yeah, it's like weird stuff comes out of your titties.
Colostrum.
Colostrum. There you go. I knew there was a name for it.
So, other question, Howard. How does Beth feel when Angie comes on and you're interviewing her? I mean, some of your discussions obviously kind of candid about your
Beth has
relationship.
never voiced any complaint about Angie coming on. She's
married to
She's
you.
married to me.
And happily married. Why would she have a problem with it?
We just had a beautiful week together. We climbed nothing. We jumped out of nothing.
Climbed on each other.
Yeah, we sat there and stared at each other in the wall.
It's not like I do these things every single day of my life. It was a one-time thing that I really wanted to do, and it was awesome.
In the time that I had with Angie, she was busy running off to various places, though, many times. Yes. She had vacations. She was in, where were you, where'd you call me from?
Bali.
Bali, she's in.
He's never going there.
Bali? Oh, man. You saw what happened there. Tsunami.
That's Bali bad.
I would never go.
You only want one Bali in the name.
Howard, Howard, you told me that when you were done doing all the radio, that you were going to travel.
Sure.
You were going to travel the world.
I was just saying that to get in your pants. Wise up. I just wanted you. Go ahead. Yeah.
You're not really a traveler? You really don't want to do that?
I don't want to go anywhere, Angie. I want to just stay home and...
He's a veal.
I'm a veal. My mother raised me like a veal. There's not a muscle in my body. Yeah, go ahead.
When you climbed Angie, Howard, did you make it to the volcano side?
Yes, I sure did. Well, listen.
He explored everything.
I'm quite the explorer. Angie, I did explore, didn't I? Let's be honest. All right, listen. Conquering Kilimanjaro. I will watch this. I'll tell you why, for a couple of reasons. Nor if it was some dude climbing a mountain, I wouldn't give 2 shits about it. But the fact of the matter that it's you climbing the mountain, and what are you wearing in the special? Do you know? Do you remember?
Yes, winter coats.
Oh,
it's freezing up there.
Well, are there any?
Well, we start off. You have all the different climates. And so you start off with t-shirts and stuff like that.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Short shorts?
Yeah, not
with the
short
ass cheeks hanging out?
No, because you're climbing through. It's like walking through rainforest, and you don't want, because there's fire ants and all kinds of stuff. So I didn't do short shorts.
I
did tank tops and
tank top.
Tank tops and pants.
A lot of cleavage.
I have never really showed a lot of cleavage when I wear clothes.
Angie, we're trying to sell a show here. Just say your titties.
Tank tops.
You were topless.
Tank tops.
All right. So Angie will be in various outfits.
Yes.
This is why I'm going to watch it. To climb a mountain. Mm-hmm. And we get to see the natives freaking out over you, right? We get to see all these so-called porters.
They sang to me every single time we came into camp, and they started singing these native songs. It was Awesome.
I want to fuck you. I want to fuck the big white chick again. This is a favorite chant. I want her big white chick to blow me.
How did you get the translation of that song so fast, Artie?
It's on the internet right here.
Oh, wow.
It says Tanzania songs.
You mean the guy wrote a whole album about Angie?
I want the hand job. When we climb Kilimanjaro, I want to fuck you in your ass.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Sorry to be gross, but I'm a native.
When you have the baby, will you come on here and nurse the baby so we can watch? Oh, that would be so great, Angie. Think about it. Put it out there and we'll make a special.
Now, has there been interest in this idea of a reality show?
I went into these people called World of Wonder asked me to come in to do an interview, and they wanted to do a reality show on me that because they think that my life is worth whatever.
You mean a reality show of you pregnant?
So I went in to do this to talk to them about doing a reality show, but I was already pregnant, and they didn't know it. And I hadn't told anybody yet. And they asked me, they're like, well, would you, because you're of age, what do you think? They were just asking me questions. They're like, what do you think about having children? And I'm like, I will have a child. And so then they proposed all these things to me. They really wanted to do a reality show on me, and so I sat down with my lawyer and we talked about it, and I went back to them and said, well, I am pregnant, and they still wanted to do the show. So it's called Angie Baby, and we're going out next week to networks, and it'll be me and my life and my family, and because I have a really conservative family. I'm the only one in my family that's not conservative. I mean, because. So
what do you mean? You're gonna film yourself having the baby?
It's the stages leading up to having the baby. I won't have anybody in the obviously because of my back, because of all the extreme stuff. I have to have a cesarean. So. Oh. It's you can't film.
So it would be a reality show about you pregnant and single.
Yes.
Wow.
And all the things and all the the chosen family that I have.
Well, I think that it's even more exciting once the baby comes. So, do you think that you'll do that too? Like what it's like?
Well, that could be season 2, I guess.
I think it would have been more exciting to watch a reality show of Angie making the baby.
Making the baby, I know, but we missed that.
Howard, if Angie
That's
goes
a whole
back,
different story.
If Angie goes back to Tanzania, she better watch it because me and Benji just translated some more of the lyrics.
Oh, come on.
Let's drug her and do her while she's sleeping.
That's another song.
I hope she doesn't know about my 3 rape convictions.
So Angie.
You really are a foul man.
He read it. He wrote it. Benji wrote that.
Benji's
Look at Benji. He's okay.
One thing to write it, it's another one to sing it.
So you're saying that you're going to maybe...
I'd have to sing whatever Benji writes.
I could watch you every week in a reality show as you're about to have the baby.
Yes.
But that means the father would have to be a part of it too, right? Or no?
He doesn't want to be part of that.
You're not into that with him?
Well, we're not in a relationship, so no, he doesn't want to be part of that. But he'll be, that's not a part that he can have anything to do with. Right, so it's,
Well, what can I tell you? This is wild. I mean, there's a lot going on, and a lot for me to digest. I hope I come through this okay. Anyway, listen, watch Conquering Kilimanjaro with Angie 𝗛𝗻. And Angie does, I don't want to ruin the end, but she makes it to the top.
The cameraman dies.
The cameraman dies and everyone else, but
you
she
can't
makes
see it, but you can hear it.
That's right. Well, that sounds interesting. I'm going to watch it.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful up there. It's worth seeing the glaciers.
Believe me, I'd watch you do anything, baby. I mean, what's next? Angie goes to the moon. I mean, what the hell? What's the difference, right?
I would love to do that.
Sure. Why not?
See, I knew it. Next thing you know, she'll be on a spaceship.
If people were smart, if these network executives were smart, they'd approach NASA. Hot girls in space. Why not?
When every broad hits 40, they should go to space.
You're not kidding.
Oh, you're a devil.
Put them all on the fucking moon.
You're the devil.
It's because he can't get them.
Yeah.
He wants to send them all.
He had sex this weekend. Don't even ask what was going on in his room.
I won't.
I'm gonna get the chick pregnant and not be in her life.
And it was free, by the way. He
Lucky
got it. He got it for free. There was absolutely no.
That was a long finger she gave.
Yeah.
Oh my God, big one. Angie, you are more beautiful than ever. You know that.
Thank you.
I don't have to tell you that. You obviously have a mirror, and you know. And I wish you luck with the baby. I do. I'm happy for you if you're happy.
I'm very happy about it.
I prefer to think of you without a child.
Howard says when you come
That's
to
so
New
weird.
York.
Why is that? Why is
It's
it?
my thing. I like you innocent.
He says when you come to New York with your kid, he will babysit for you.
Yeah, sure.
You don't want that. Trust me. Keep me as far away as you can from that kid.
Uncle Howard.
Uncle Howard. Please think about naming baby Howard. All right? Please think
Baby
about it.
Howard.
Consider it.
So, Angie, how is it being back on the show?
Oh, it wasn't too painful. The beginning went a little rough, but...
Yeah, what happened? You seemed a little upset.
Well, you know, it's always invasion of the personal life when you come on this show.
It must be hard talking to Howard about some of your personal life, right, since you have a history?
No, I just don't think that it's a lot of people's business of what I'm doing in my personal life. It's, you know, so when you get asked, it's hard to dodge. He's really hard to dodge questions from because of our past.
So there's no chance that you're going to name the baby after Howard?
No.
As he wants?
No, it's not going to be little Howie.
All right, so you had a good time, though, today?
Yeah, it was fun. It's nice to see him.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
Curious to hear from him.
How's he doing, man?
How's he doing?
What happened?
I mean, Jenks.
How are those clubs doing?
Yeah.
What's going on with you? I mean, I'm hearing too many disturbing things. I'm losing faith in you, brother.
Yeah, well, what happened, Howard, was I went away for a while.
What do you mean you went away?
Here's the story. Captain Jenks has
the whole story.
Well, let me first just update people because they might not know what they're doing. Captain Jenks, of course, is the phony phone call guy. You know, we like him and all that. He's been making phony phone calls for years, and we play him here on the show. Then he started a little business where he'd show up at these bars.
And he's been doing it for years.
And do like Howard Stern Trivia Night and all these things. So...
around Philly.
He would sign contracts with these bars. Next thing I know, the guy has stiffed about 20 bars, I don't know, 10 bars, I don't know how many.
Is something going on in his life now? Because he's been doing this for a long time, and we never heard anything bad.
So we started,
and then all of a sudden...
we started to get a lot of letters from bars saying that Captain Jenks was guaranteeing them mentions and guaranteeing them that he's going to show up and do a trivia night, and then they'd give him money, and then he wouldn't show up.
Right, somehow he was getting paid up front.
And I refused to believe it, but now I do believe it. Because I've seen too much evidence against Captain Jenks and gotten too many letters.
You've seen the evidence.
Yeah, Jenks. I mean, really. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, pal, but